Yo, what up, gamer? Sick flip, bruh? I can't even do a flip. It's so sad. Let's see. Is there any scuff today? Did I forget anything? I think I'm ready today. Despite not sleeping well at all, I think I remembered everything today. Are you really 3 feet tall? No. Everyone thinks I'm small, but I'm average height for a female American, okay? I'm 5'5"3/4. Yes, the 3/4 matter, because if I say 5'6", everyone says I'm just lying. So, yeah. They're like, oh wow, you're lying. You're not 5'6". And I'm like, well, one doctor said I was. Another doctor said I was 5'5". So I don't actually know. Doctors can't measure correctly, apparently. So for clarification, according to Tetra, I'm a pocket prince. Do you know what that means? It means you're 5'11", right? It means I can fit you in my pocket. I just realized my charger cord is, hold on, I'm gonna like stand still for a second. Don't listen to her, chat. She's canonically 3 feet. I am not 3 feet. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. I think I got this now. She's fine to be a pocket prince if she wasn't 5'11". I'm 1.2, yeah, 1.25 inches over the U.S. average height for women. Thanks, Taka. Thanks. You feel gaslit because everyone lies. They're like, see, people. You think people would lie on the internet like that? Maybe you're a tiny bit below average. I'm below average height in, I think it was Belgium. I think that was the only place. We looked it up. I was like, where am I? So I'm never going there, ever. Sorry, Belgiums. Not doing that. So you're 1.95 years tall. Got it? Oh, it's 167.76 centimeters, approximately. Yeah, I've had to remember that. That's exactly what an undercover 4'11" would say. I'm not 4'11". Pocket Prince starts at 5'11". I thought it was average at 5'9". Wait, I thought literally 5'11" was the only thing that was Pocket Prince. A 3 feet tall 40-year-old. Not 40 yet. You can take every inch you can take to get that 5'6". That's what I'm saying. It's 3/4. It counts. It's really important. Because everyone's like, oh, I'm 5'5", and I'm like, yeah, 5'5", 3/4. By default, everyone goes to bed slightly shorter than they get out of bed due to gravity squishing you. Now, that, you know, okay, that's fair. That's fair. But, like, the weird thing is, the first doctor I saw was like, oh, you're like 5'6", and I was like, cool. And the other one said I was 5'5", and I was like, oh, okay. And then I went to a different one, and they're like, oh, you're 5'5" 3/4", so I'm like, where's the lie, though? Kaz and Pocket's actually taller than Tetra. Yeah, I'm 3/4 of an inch taller than Tetra, yeah. Yeah. Chad, I guess you're into being an inch shorter. The average height for a woman is 5. Taka! Wow, I can't believe you would just lie on the internet like that. And everybody else is fine, it's only 5'11", that's Pocket Prince. Yeah, that's what I thought. But, you know, we stand our short kings, okay? We stand them. What's it with the heights that end with the edges being memed? You know, you bring up a good point. I never really thought about that. Never thought about that. With your height, every quarter counts, I guess. No one asked you, Rum. No one asked you. Nobody asked you, Rum. 5'11" isn't short king? No, 5'11" is a Pocket Prince. I think under 5'11" is short king? No, it can't be. I think like 5'6" is short king, right? Is there an actual like thing that determines it? I don't actually know. Height doesn't bother me, except if you're really tall. Then I will politely kick you in the shins in Minecraft. Other than that, you know, I guess I'll take it. Imagine a Smurf calling you short. That's messed up. That's messed up. Oh, I didn't open V-Bridger. Oh, heck. 5'11" doesn't mean because you're almost 6 feet tall, almost. Pour one out for the homies, man. Pour one out. Average is 5 foot and 3.5 inches. You're 5 foot and, wow, 3/4 inches. So you're actually 2.25. Wow, I'm actually taller than wow. Can't believe you've been lying to me this whole time, Taka. Also, everyone claps in chat for Dolphins, our new mod, so it can help out Rom, so Rom's not struggling, because Rom's been sick the past couple of days, so we had to wrangle a dolphin in to help us out. Thank you, Dolphins, very pog. As soon as they bust out the fractions, you know they're small. What the heck? So, for those of you who are not there, good morning. I miss not wrong. Below 5'7" should be below average for men, if I remember correctly. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, height doesn't really bother me. I just when people are like, short king, I'm just like, okay. So, like, meh. Height's height. As long as you got a good personality and you're a good person, who cares? That doesn't matter to me. But yesterday on my Twitch, I announced I applied for YouTube partner, so it hasn't gone through yet. But I applied for it, and then, I don't know, apparently I did something wrong, and then they sent me an email, so now it's fixed and pending again. So, any day now. I'm hoping by Friday. If not, I'm sure by Wednesday next week, I'll probably have everything set up, and then we'll get some emotes in there. I think Tetris said we're only allowed 4, so I'll let the community just vote on the top 4 that they want, and then if I get more slots, then I'll just let you guys vote, because I have a lot on Twitch. I have like 118, I think, on Twitch, so we have a lot to go through. Some of them are animated, but I could make them not animated. I'm sure, but I got cake, so I'm good. Wait, did you learn how to make a pound cake, though? Dispatch joke, wow. Soon, chat, soon. Yeah, soon. Polls time. Hi, Gian. They're all static, right? So no Euro tappies. We could do it. It just the little arms would be up or down. They would be, so like, I could show you guys if you want. I have all my emotes in here. Emotes here. Stacy emotes. Let's see. So we could do, all right. I could show you some little samples because I love emotes. Static Sads. Yeah, no, YouTube doesn't have animated ones. I'm gonna teach you how to make a pound cake. I'm glad you guys got that reference. So this is like, we could do this one with the little hands up, right? Little hands up. Or we could do the one with the little hands down. Okay, also cute. Okay, also kawaii, very cute. Cooking is a hobby of mine. What a coincidence, eating is a hobby of mine. I like eating good food. That's why Tetra cooks and I just clean. Or, hear me out, we could do one hand up. Those would be our 3 options if you guys want tappies. Animate so it's both. I have it animated, but YouTube doesn't have animated emotes. So, hands down for sure, up is more expressive. If that's one that you guys want out of like the 4 that I get, then we could 100% take a poll. We'll have 2 polls. We'll have a poll within a poll. Oh yeah, you guys want tappies? Alright, well then I guess we have to vote on which tappies. Because normally, tappies is, where did I put the animation? Is it this one? No, that's not it. Is it this one? Is this. One up, one down implies bongo tappies. Yeah, it's cute. See, it's normally like this. Animated by myself because, you know, sometimes I'm pog. Sometimes. But YouTube does not allow anime ones. How much for Stinky emote? There would have to be a lot for Stinky emote to be part of the normal emotes. Oh man, it would have to be a lot. That's like saying you want smug on here. Hello, Largo. Still flummoxed by the fact I read People Shy as People Partially. People's Partially. Yeah, that's me. You got me. Single bracket elimination tournament for tappies. Yeah, well, do you want smug? I only have 4 slots. I only have 4, and I have like a bajillion emotes. So when we get one, I don't know if I'll do it. I'll probably do it on. Is there a poll thing on YouTube? I don't actually know. P partially. Oh, P partially. Well, I mean, I guess. How do you P partially? Well, time to fix the table. You could handle all the desk tappies. Okay, fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. Peas partially, Lamau. decision sacrifice will be made. Yeah, a lot of people don't know all the emotes over on Twitch, so I have a lot. You can make polls in both stream and in community posts. Okay, you lift your pinky while peeing. What about like animals that like not like male dogs that lift their leg, but like what if they were like, I don't know, lifting the front leg or something? Would that count? Can animals pee partially? Conversations I didn't think I'd have today. So I'll probably, once I get YouTube partner, I'll make a poll, and I don't even know how to do it, so that's something I have to learn. So we'll do that. We'll make a poll, and I'll just choose, like, I'll talk to the mods, I suppose. I'll talk to the mods and say, like, because how many options can you put on the polls? Not asking the real questions. Take and Daggle got arrested. Oh, well, rip. Okay, no, you're fair. You're so amazed we don't get partner right away. I'm sure you'll get it soon. I applied for it. I'm just waiting for YouTube to do YouTube things. I feel like Tetra can help with that. I'm assuming once I set up the poll, I can figure out how many options I have, and then I'll pick mods to pick like top 10. So I got some good emotes. I'm not gonna lie. I got some good emotes. I just saw the cat near my feet. Apparently not. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm losing it. This is nothing compared to some of the serious discussions D&D groups can have. I am afraid. I am very afraid. I don't think I want to know. Call a 40-year-old soccer mom for help if you need to. Yeah, I'll need to, because YouTube is like, it's a whole new world for me. I don't understand any of it. Oh, I meant to upload a short this morning too, and I didn't. Alright, well tomorrow you guys will get a short and long-form content, I guess. So, classical music playing in the bathroom, pinky out might qualify as posh. Wait, do you ever see those videos where, like, there's someone, like, decorating an entire bathroom, and they have, like, a whole tray of food, and, like, chocolate-covered strawberries, and they put, like, roses in the back part of the toilet, and then they have, like, heated slippers that you put your feet into just to, like, go to the bathroom? Is that posh peeing? Is that pee poshly? Peeing poshly? God, every video uploaded as a short. No, it's not. No, it's not, Crims. What? You've never seen those? What if a mimic had a fully fictional anatomy? How would it poop? What? Poopy time, but posh, yeah. And they have literally, like, a whole, like, tray thing that they bring in, and it's, like, I've seen, like, they have, like, little sandwiches, and they have, like, chocolate-covered strawberries, and they have, like, the fancy, like, cup holder thing with, yeah, and they have, like, a straw, and I don't know. Now, that's pee poshly. Just the one in the roses in the back. I don't know what the back part of the toilet's called. Like, when you lift up that lid part. Snacks in the toilet sound slightly unsanitary. Oh, I would never do it. I would never do it. But it popped up on my feed, I think on Twitter the other day, and I was like, what is this? Who, I don't know about you guys. I'm not gonna judge you, I'm not gonna ask, but I don't really spend a lot of time in the bathroom. So I'd have to spend more time setting everything up than I actually would in the bathroom. It's called the reservoir. Now I know. Oh, basin? Whatever that thing where you, yeah. The back part of it. Maybe it's both. Let's not forget the bidet that plays classical music when used. In Japan, they have it where you can pick what sounds you want. There's one with, like, rain and thunderstorms, and there's one with, like, bird sounds. It's crazy. Back container of the toilet's called a cistern for info. I'm hearing 3 different things. Are they all called different things? Hi, MG. Bathrooms are nasty. Keeping food in there is asking for a really nasty infection. Yeah, it's like when people say that, you should always cover, like, the top of your toothbrush and don't leave it out. Because, like, fecal matter and everything, when you flush the toilet, if it's open, goes, like, all over the place that you don't even realize. So that's why I keep my toothbrush in a cabinet in a container, so it's safe. Might be a regional difference in terminology. I trust you guys. I don't think you guys would give me made-up toilet parts. Interesting fact, kitchen contain more bacteria than bathrooms. What? Really? Because all the, like, the food and stuff? I think I clean the kitchen more than I do the bathroom, though. Because I'm just, like, constantly Dang, that is nice.
It's still too... Where's it better?
I think it looks about the same, to be honest.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Sorry, I was helping Touch with something. Hi, TJ. It's called the back of the toilet with water in it. Yeah, the part where you flush where the handle is. And yeah, that part. The forbidden punch bowl. Didn't someone also... Okay, this is going on a tangent. But didn't someone also make, like, a mixed alcoholic drink in the toilet? I feel like that was also a thing for a while. Kitchen for sure is clean more than the bathroom. Yeah, because after every meal, you kind of clean up everything. I mean, I'm not saying I clean, like, the inside of the oven every time it's used, but... Mythbusters, a whole episode on the bathroom fecal stuff, and it's mostly just a myth and not anything to worry about. Really? The flushy part of the toilet. Dolphins gets me. Prison? What? They did it in prison? They make wine toilet in prison? No, I could have sworn there was a guy and he put, like... Or was it the bathtub? Maybe it was a bathtub? I could have sworn they put it in the toilet and it was like Hawaiian fruit punch and it was like orange slices and then it was like gummy bears and I'm like, why are you putting that in? Why are you putting that in a toilet? I don't want to like scoop from a toilet. It's called sangria. Wait, really? Mythbusters is the reason I started putting the lid down to flush? Yeah, I was gonna say. One of those myths again where people in the comments are gonna be like, actually, you're in Mythbusters, and I'll be like, whoa. As long as people are polite about it, then it's fine. I like learning new things. I like learning new things. If they say like, oh, a Mythbusters episode 47, 20 minutes in, they just proved it. I'm like, yeah. Maybe there was a follow-up or something? Maybe. It could be in different cases as well. Actually, Fingy. No, there's been a lot of nice people, thankfully. There's been a lot of nice people. I do have one complaint, but I'm not gonna say what it is. With some people commenting, besides the really strange, weird ones, which I just go, uh-huh, and then I move on. Grows a neck beard? Actually. No, but like, there's people that are really polite about it. They're like, oh, actually, there's actually this thing as well. And I was like, oh, that's really cool, thank you, you know. Not like some people that are like, actually, you're wrong. You are incorrect. And I was like, dang, okay, like, dang, you can be polite about it, please. Like, just be like, oh, I heard this, or, you know, according to this, then it's fine. Like, also, people have to realize that sometimes through text, things can be misinterpreted because you're not seeing like facial expressions or movement or tone or intonation. So it really does depend. Yeah, add to the conversation of shutting them down. Yeah, there was actually some like really sweet people. Like, even though I've gotten similar comments, they're like, oh, actually, I think it's this because of blah, 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 blah. And I was like, this was so great. Thank you so much. You know, which is, it's just nice. Some of them I just ignore because it's like, okay. I don't have all the entire knowledge of the entirety of the universe. I'm sorry. There are some things I just don't know, and there's some things I'd like to learn, so I'm sorry. Remember something about kitchen... Oh yeah, kitchen sponges? Disgusting. Yeah, I literally I feel like I have to change out my sponge every time after I do dishes, but I change it about, like, once a week. Unless it looks, like, really bad, then sooner than that. Actually, you're wrong, you're stupid, I'm so smart and cool. Well, like, I know people have tried to help, right? Because, like, if I know something, I'm the type of person that if I don't know what it is, I ask questions. And I think that's a great way to learn, right? Because if I don't know it and I just sit there and go, oh, okay, cool, and move on, then I'm not doing anything. Whereas if I ask a question, I'm one, interested in the topic, and two, want to learn more about it. Whereas people that are like, actually, no, it's this. And it's like, okay, I'm just trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn. But as I said earlier, there's regional variations and colloquialisms versus industry jargon too. Like, I was a plumber's mate, so I call it system. Yeah, that's totally fine. And there's also just like slang terminology as well, which I think is interesting, right? Where does YouTube comment section go and get their water from? A well, actually. That was a good one, homie. That was a good one. Remember did a Christmas Thanksgiving dinner one testing to see how bad double dipping and passing food around was really bad? Oh, double dipping grosses me out. I don't even like doing it in my own sauce. I like rip off a piece and then I dip it and eat it, and if there's not enough sauce, I just suffer and eat that piece. Oh, double dipping grosses me out. Oh, the. That's the anxious part of chatting. I'm fluent in English, but it's not the language I think in, so I might accidentally word things incorrectly and get misinterpreted negatively. Well, like, here's the thing. If your person, if you add to your thing, like, oh, I think it's this, or I've heard this, or around in my area, we say this, that's different than saying, you're wrong, this is how it's said, or this is how things are done. It's very... I'll even give a break to those who don't have English as their first language, because there's times where it comes off and it's like, but I understand. First of all, kudos to you for learning another language, because I can't do it. So, mad props, first of all. Even trying to speak and, like, typing from another language, super impressive. You just sometimes have to know how to say things. Me who has English as a fourth? Yeah, that's literally crazy. Of course, we wouldn't go like, shut up, you're wrong, now listen to me. Yeah, but unfortunately, that's how some people are. That's what I'm saying. If the thought that someone is trying to say doesn't get across fully, I try and go like, do I see malicious intent? Have I seen a comment from them before? Are they trying? So like, it's very obvious, I think, when people come in to mean harm, or to be mean, so to speak. We're just talking about comments and how some people have been really lovely, and then I've gotten some weird ones. Yeah, it's all positive. It's all positive.
I just want you to bait more.
No, of course not. I'm just saying, like, they have to think about how to word things, and sometimes text comes off as negative. That's all. Hey, is that Tedra? Yeah, it's Tedra. We distinguish between people that actually don't understand context clues and people that just mean after a certain point. Yeah, exactly. English isn't a language, it's 3 languages in a trench coat that beats up other languages in dark alleys for spare grammar. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I love that definition for English. I love it. English is my 3rd language, but we learn it in a, would say, clinical manner than learning from childhood hearing your parents. Dang. Clinical? No, you said clinical. Yeah. They were good. English is a patchwork mess of a language. It's 3 languages in a trench coat pretending to be coherent. It's a mess and I love it. Is it only 3 languages, though? What 3 languages are we grouping together? Surprised how well you'll know languages. I have Spanish as a 2nd language, but it's a distant second, and then just the bits and phrases of a handful of others. Oh yeah, I went to school. I took 2 languages in middle school, high school, because I got bored of of learning one, and I didn't want to do the like advanced placement for it, so I took a different language instead for fun. What are we watching today? Great question. We're watching How to Fight a Werewolf via guns, which I said I wasn't going to do anything with. The Ballistics? Wait, it's Kentucky Ballistics, yeah. So we're watching that one first, which is 25 minutes.
And if you guys like it, there's a vampire one too.
Hey, and there's a vampire one I found too. So if you guys like this one, we'll do the vampire one. And then we're watching Real Things I've Seen as a Firefighter compilation. It's like a bunch of shorts. So then we'll also do that one. It might be a little bit of a shorter day, which is fine though, because I didn't sleep really well. So English is an amalgamation of everything. 100% is. 100% is. First language isn't English, and I feel like learning English as a 2nd language is a lot easier than having English as a 1st language and learning something else as a 2nd language. I've tried to learn languages. I know bits and pieces from in school, but I also don't feel like they properly taught it the correct way, because it's not a lot of like conversational stuff. It's a lot of like conjugating verbs, which is great to know, but I don't know a lot of the basic like conversation things, which I feel like is kind of important. I could probably talk to like a kindergartner that knows Spanish. That's about it. I don't think I can have like actual conversations, and it would be completely broken because it's been a while since I've really used any Spanish. So There's a lot of French in English. Yeah, I was gonna say Latin definitely, but Kentucky Ballistics is a fun guy. I think you'll enjoy his energy. I think someone actually recommended him. No, like someone else. Cause someone's like, oh, if you want to watch gun stuff, this, and I was like, I'm not really a guns person, but cause it was like shooting through stuff, and I was like, not my cup of tea. I'm not really like a huge like guns type of person. But this is interesting because I like the fantasy aspect of it. Because I was like, oh, there aren't actually werewolves, but like, hear me out. That would be cool. Kentucky Ballistics is the most family-friendly gun tuber to the point. Yeah, he doesn't swear. Okay, and the dummies have green blood. Well, that's great to know. Like I said, if we like this one, I don't mind watching more as long as I have something to add to it.
He is the only gun creator that you would be okay with. That's why I said it would be okay too. He is the only one that you would be okay with.
You think Olby didn't push it over to Tetra? Yeah, I would say I know it was someone else, and then Tetra was like, well, what about this one? It's for werewolves. And I was like, okay, I'm listening. Would you like American Wizard? Banger name, first of all. Sadly, I don't speak English. I speak Southerner. American Wizard is a whole thing. Uh-oh. Hi, Gallus. Learning English as a Slavic language speaker was an experience because it works pretty much nothing like my native Polish. Poland mentioned, let's go. No, I give mad props, super kudos to anyone that can learn another language, because I can't remember anything, and because I don't use it regularly, and I'm not learning from it, I'd have to do research on my own. It's just a little much. Ooh, there's also a T-Rex one. Everybody's always about werewolves. What about owls? Thank you, Ben. Kentucky's just a big goofball who likes to shoot big guns and cans of mustard and eggplants. What did the poor eggplants do? Silly gun guy, not serious gun guy, big distinction. Yeah, when it becomes too serious and it's like, oh, this is I don't even know, bullet points. It goes in one ear, out the other. I'm gonna be real. It's like, I'm like, okay, that's scary. Okay, I'm even more scared. Okay, that's terrifying. At least it's not a warehouse. Those are really dangerous. How to fight a T-Rex? I guess so. Werewolves can go kick sand, sincerely a vampire. Don't worry, Alan. If people like this one, there's also one how to fight a vampire. So, we could do that one. Bullet points. You speak 6 languages fluently? That's insane. I wish I could. I would learn so many languages. Imagine America in a fantasy world but uses guns instead of magic. I feel like that's an anime. It's gotta be at this point, right? No, wait, there is. It's Gate. Isn't that what Gate is all about? Right? Where they're like isekai to like a fantasy world and they have all like the tanks and stuff. Speak 7, my bad. I don't, I'm just memeing. Dang, I believe people would lie on the internet like that? What the? Where a human wolf that once a month wakes up wearing a tie, confused as to why it's in an office building. Man, damn, polyglots are attractive. See, I could maybe do like 10 words in different languages. That's it. Sort of gaze about the Japanese Defense Force. Yeah, but aren't they isekai to like a fantasy world with like elves and stuff? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm correct. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. 6.
Steins Gate, poopy. Regular Gate, awesome.
Regular Gate. I am from Australia. It's my first time here. Hello, welcome in. Happy, oh gosh, what day is it? Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. Gate is okay if it was set in America, then it would be more accurate.
Well, if it was set in America, everything, that whole area would be oil fielded up.
Yeah, they should, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. 6, I barely do 3 and it's already kind of cheating since Russian is so closely related to Polish. I learned it in a year. What the ham? I'm British. I'm legally required to know that no more than 6 words of any form. It's okay, I'm American here. All we got is English. Even though I took 2 languages in school, that's all I got. Memes are your first language. I always used to joke that like Twitch lingo was my other language. Gate, a portal opens to a modern day Japan and the portal stays open. Yeah. It's Thursday here, but thanks. Hope your day as well. Oh, you're right. Dang time zones. Happy Thursday then. Hello, Australian. I see that. Well, you German? Oh. Hallo. V Gates. See, I know some of it. I skipped my colors, but I know how to say, how are you? Speaking Twitch lingo, you're a Skibbity Riz, Ohio, taper fade. Braid Rod's my Skibbity. I can't even keep up with the memes, man. Good, sehr good. Aw, it's great to hear. See, I know basic German. A lot of the times I just have to turn to Rom, like, Rom, what does this say? Good phantom text to you, Yura. Dang. An alien communicating in memes is the plot of a Star Trek The Next Generation episode. I don't think I would even understand it. Oh my god, there's Rom! 6'7", as the kids would say. Yup, yeah, I would. Wait, I know what that one means, Alan. Fuck, but I forgot. Das Schmetterling ist ein Kraken. Wait, the butterfly is an ambulance? What? Toot toot. Toot toot. See, like, I also learned, it also depends, because German also has a bunch of different dialects as well, right? Because when I took it, my German teacher, she was saying that from where she learned, it was a different dialect from where she grew up. No, it was a different dialect from where she was living from when she grew up in. So it was a little different. She's like, oh, well, over here they say it here, and over here they say it this way, and I was like, huh? German's really heavy. Yeah, like, I've said things, and people are like, that is so, like, there's also, like, old-timey, whiny things where, like, no one says that, and I'm like, okay. Okay. Either that or I'm just pronouncing it wrong, which is also totally fair. But there's times where I'm like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, okay. I tried. Wait, okay, the chat. Dang, I got the chat is yet always something German. I got it. I read it. Items have genders. Why? Because they want to be funky. They want to be cool. Don't even get me started. When I was learning German, there's three pronouns, right? No. Die, das, der, and then when it's past tense, it was dem, den, and then something else, and that messed me up every time because I would get the word correctly, but I'd have the wrong, I forgot what it's called. It's been so long. It's been so long. I was also getting ready to rest while watching so I don't get yelled at. What do you mean ready to rest? You resting, Rom? You resting? Your backpack isn't a girl, bro. What? You good? There's an our place Twitch joke with, Eigentum der Bundesrepublik. I don't even know what that means. Oh, you were saying your backpack isn't a girl because of the gender thing. I get it now. Oh, man. All right, Pen, what are you saying? What are you saying? I think Vermont. Oh, man. Smiles in gender-neutral language. Small mercy, considering that Finnish is also one of the hardest to learn as a non-native speaker. Man, you identify as a duck. Phenomenal. I love that for you guys. Oh, my God. It's been 40 minutes already? Man, we've just been yapping away. See, this is why languages are so cool. Man, I could talk all day about how cool they are. DC means sea and dare sea means lake. Oh, the one that always gets me in a tizzy is, bank. There's a bonk. D-bonk, das bonk, der bonk. One is an actual bank, one's like a river, and the other one's a bench. And I don't know which one's which. Time flies when fun with international friends. Yeah, for real. Do bonk? No, not bonk. It's like B-A-N-K, but also another random thing that I was literally thinking about the other day. Do bonk strikes in my power scheme. Why are all the nouns in German capitalized? Like, if you were saying der bonk, the B would be capitalized. Chat disconnected? Welcome back, chat. I lost you for a second. I see I broke the chat with der bonk. Either chat is, translate to the chat is now owned by the Federal Republic of Germany. No! I'm not even in Germany. Did that happen to you guys? Were it disconnected from YouTube chat, or was it just me? Are we back? Oh no, chat backflipped. Chat couldn't get over the fence, just like me. Oh my god. I was gonna say, it was like, please, you've been disconnected. Please reconnect. Please wait while we reconnect you. And I was like, okay. It was normal on my end. It's just you're a scuff. I have everything else ready. And YouTube's like, I'm gonna let you finish, but no. Might be the first time someone said this, but mobile was fine. Well, actually, the YouTube mobile is pretty good. My only complaint currently, which they said that they're working on it, is I can't upload videos from mobile. So, didn't know it was a reconnecting and I've got an issue. Was it just me? They're like, I like your funny words, magic streamer. Yeah, YouTube mobile is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Could be the different languages. Maybe we're throwing them off. Oh, I can't believe the first time someone's saying, yeah, mobile's fine. Debonk means both a bank and a bench. Wait, really? Because it comes from the Italian word banco. As first banks were literally lending money on a bench in the city plaza. Ain't no way. Discord mobile can't relate. I also had problems with Discord this morning. On my phone, it was fine. But on my computer, it like half my emails wouldn't load. And I was like, I'm not me without my emotes. I can't be quirky. Yura cast a spell which made her disconnect from chat. Apparently, I was just like, peace chat. I don't want to know the correct term for debug. Don't say the cursed name of oh, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. We don't talk about that one. That one's the worst. Alan. It's terrible. There's done pre-ordered LID Inferno. It's coming out in a few hours. Let's go, trash. Don't get started with Zoig. Wait, what's that? I don't even know what that is. Dang, they are loud over there. Sheesh. It's like creak. I don't think you guys hear it, but. And then we get to hear all the landscapers tomorrow. Yippee! I mean, true, because it's a recording. It's a little different, but. Reminds me of the one girl who stopped talking to her talking stage because she didn't use enough emojis while texting. Okay, well, okay, maybe it's because I'm old. I'm not sure. I love using emojis in everything. Like, I use it to text, like, my dad. I use it in, like, Twitch, of course. I just like putting a little emote at, like, the end of it. Just like, ha, silly. One time, back before I was full-time streamer, I had to send an email to someone really important. And at the end of it, what did I put? I put something Twitch related. And then when I reread it, wait, how old are you? It's a secret. And when I read it over, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't have it in there. And I deleted it. It was something like Pog. It was something crazy and silly like that. And I was like, oh, thank goodness I didn't put that in there. I send smiley face out of my work emails. Yeah, well, I was told that's not, like, it's not professional, which is kind of sad. Zuga's thing, if I recall. Oh, Flugzeug, a flying thing, an airplane. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even see that. She's 40? No. Tetra's 40. There's different. Have you used Poggers or Pog, if I remember? I know I said Pog to my normie coworkers. And I've said this story before because we were sitting in, like, a team meeting. And they said something, and I was like, oh, Pog. And they looked at me, and they're like, Pog? And I was like, yeah, it means like cool. Like I just heard it. Redeemed small, messed up. Can't do it over here, TJ. And so they're like, oh yeah, Pog is like the thing that Ninja says, right? He's like a streamer. And I was like, yeah, totally. He's the guy that has like the blue hair, right? I think they fell for it. I don't think they knew I was a streamer. I think I was good. I think so. So I think I barely made it. Tetra's 39 and a half, never 40. No, Tetra's always 40 and she will perpetually be 40 for forever. I do it a friendly way, is like, thanks, smiley, your sign of appreciation. Yeah, I do it too. Zoig is like thing and appended to many things like Spielzeug. Plaything. Oh, a toy! Flugzeug, a flying thing, airplane, Fjordzeug, fire thing, lighter. That's so cool though. I wish English was that easy sometimes. Dying of embarrassment just hearing that story. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. Another fun quirk is that even though they're in the same singular and plural, bonk is bonkin and bench is bonk. Oh my god, I don't even know. What I remember is redacted. Oh man, it's German humor, no laughing matter. Pog always trips me out because in the army it means person other than grunt, so a soldier isn't an infantryman. You're just like, wait a minute, hold on. You can believe what they call a hippopotamus in German? Please don't tell me it's Pog. Please don't tell me it's Pog. A Pogopotamus. I'm sorry, I had to say it. The intrusive thought one. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. You can yell at me in the comments later. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Hippopotamu, huh? What? See, I thought hippopotamus was a terrible word. What the ham? What the ham is happening? I like your funny words, Magic Man. Sadly, it isn't Pog, it's Nilford Nile Horse. I love the literal meaning sometimes. I really do. What the French toast? Hippopotamus is kind of a cool word, though. I can't spell it without autocorrect. I'm gonna be real. Raccoon in German is funnily enough Finnish to translate to wash bear. Oh, that's cute though. Who is your dialect coach? Oh, well, there was another one. Oh, wait, I just had it. Oh, where there's a saying in German where it's like I don't care, but it directly translates to this is sausage to me. And I think it was in a song. It was in a song, and someone translated it to German, and I was like, "What? Why are they saying it was like Wurst? Is mir Wurst?" Yeah, it's like this is sausage to me, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And it's part of a song that they translated. German language. I could make up a new word, but why bother when I could just smash 5 existing words together instead? It makes you think of like how they created words. Like even the word butterfly, right? Why butterfly? Obviously fly because it has wings, but like where butter come from? I think Deadpool says I like your words, Magic Man, are completely off here. It's from I think a cartoon show, isn't it? What's really fun, the French word for I'm not even gonna try to attempt to pronounce that. Oiseau. I think Penn has told me that one before. Das ist mir versus sausage to me means I don't give a fuck. Oh, I thought it meant like I don't care. I can cast mimetic hazard finish. Oh, but is that an actual word, Alan? Please say psych. Butterfly used to be flutterby, not joking. Why didn't they keep it flutterby? That makes more sense. Cause it flutters right by you. Right? Casual Geographic explains that now we mentioned it. Recommend watching that vid. Tetra's watched it before. I might at some point. Cause she said it's really good. So, the Casual Geographic.
Oh, he's great. I love him.
Yeah, okay. So I might at some point. Clone High Kennedy, right? Wasn't it like something island? I could have been from Deadpool first. Drama Island? Drama something? Where the I like your funny words, Magic Man comes from. What? Yeah, Total Drama Island, that's what it is. The Old English Butterflieg, from butter plus fly to props from the cream or yellow color of common species, from an old belief that the insect stole butter. What? My guess, probably smooth like butter while it's flying. Sting like a bumblebee. Wait, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It's all coming together now. They fly like butter. German has a lot of funny words like backfine, slap drill face. It literally means a face annoying enough to slap. One of the first words I learned in German was Dummkopf, and it literally just means like idiot head, doesn't it? From Clone High? Oh. Yeah, I thought it was from Total Drama Island. It could be like that one came first and they just copied it though, so it's totally possible. What? the Rind Flesh Shai Kaiserung Super Wachung Schaupga. What the? It's the name of the longest German law that existed, and I love it. What the ham? That reminds me of that one town in Wales that people pronounce. That's what that word looks like. I don't think Tetra has watched the butterfly one yet, so both you and her are watching it. Let's go. Kummerspec, Sorrowful, that means extra weight gained from emotional eating. Felt. It's the same animation style? Oh, so it could be just like the same thing. Have you seen a butterfly in flight? They're not smooth. They look like they're about to keel over the whole way. Butterflies actually creep me out. Cause I used to be like chill with butterflies, and I was like, we chill butterflies, we're cool. And then one got up in my face, and I saw how it looked really close up, and it creeped me out. So now butterflies creep me out. Welshtown, you mean, yeah, that one that I'm not even gonna try and attempt to pronounce because I cannot. I know Connor pronounced it once, and I was very impressed. I was very impressed because I don't know where to even begin with that. The fact that many people can't distinguish between etymology and etymology bugs me in a way I can't put into words. I'm one of those people. I don't know what that means, Largo. What's etymology? Cause I know okay, this is gonna sound really cringe. I know entomology is the study of bugs from Danganronpa because one of the characters was an entomologist and he studied bugs. It really bugs you, huh? Oh, don't do that to him. Oh no. But yeah, that's the only reason why I know it. It's a pun, huh? The butterfly wings are beautiful, but everything else is like from a horror movie. When I think of a butterfly, I think of blue for some reason though. I don't know why. Danganronpa mentioned Holy Peak. I love Danganronpa. I'm so bad at it, but okay, you're a nerd. Entomology, bug study, etymology, language study. Oh. I know also mycology is study of mushrooms. I think that was also from another video game because I thought it was neat. German's insults are more unique than any other language I've seen. Nothing can stop used for people so small like you. Oh, well that's spicy. The word is unfortunately real translates to not even through the lack of one's own ability to delegate to someone the act of making something non-systemic. Do you suppose? They couldn't shorten that a little bit? They couldn't shorten that? Fun fact, butterflies can and will eat decomposing corpses. I feel like I've heard something similar to that before. I think they stay around decomposing things, right? I don't know, maybe they have something else. Oh, that's wonderful, honey. I love that for you. I mean, it is a single word. But it translates to like 50. Welsh orthography gives me anxiety attacks. The double L is a lateral approximant, meaning you put your tongue like you're trying to say L, but vocalize like you want to say R. I kind of get what you're saying, but I can't do it. Casual reminder that Kochi Oma is the go-in single best character in Danganronpa. Okay. I like most Danganronpa characters because they're just a little quirky, but I think my favorite, because I'm just a normie, is probably Junko. Junko and, oh my god, I forgot her name, Chiaki. Those two are my favorite. I do have a bunny figure of Chiaki, because she's cute. It's about as useful a word as anti-disestablishmentarianism. True. Welcome to Finnish era. Like this chat teaching Yura how to talk. I'm learning. I'm not gonna remember it, but I'm learning. See, this is cool though. I think it sounds cool. Yura sound like a French person that eats bread in the morning. Dang, I can't do a French accent. I can't. I've tried before. I sound like I'm like drowning in water. It's terrible. Honestly, I've not seen Danganronpa. I prefer Macross for your anime addiction. Well, Danganronpa is also a game. So I've watched the anime and I've played the game because I think they're a little quirky. I wouldn't say it's like an amazing one, But it's definitely fun to play. Let them eat cake. You're saying we can have cake? Is that what you're telling us, dolphins? We can have cake? Is it a pound cake? I dipped out to watch a video and we're still yapping. Amazing. Yeah, I usually try and wrap it up at the hour mark. I didn't realize it was so fast already. To be fair though, the Ballistics is 25 minutes and the Firefighter one is 28 seconds. So, could be good. Do people whose native language isn't English know what the longest word in their native language is? No. What is the longest English word? Is it the pneumonucleo, that one? Volcanic? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know the whole word, but it's a joke because I have no breath. What do you mean? Small correction to my comment before, the Flutterby became butterfly thing is probably a myth. Aww. Brought about by Flutterby being a kid of spoonerism? A spoonerism? A butterfly? Man, that's sad. It sounded cooler. The power of yapping compels you. 20 seconds immaculate? Yeah, sometimes I'm yappy. I think my fave Danganronpa character is Pekoyama from the second game. Oh, that's the girl with the double braid twin tails, right? With the sword, I think. I think that's her name. I haven't played Danganronpa in so long. The longest English word is actually a subject of some debate. Okay, yeah. Pneumo mono ultra microscopic celiovolcanic I messed up. I was so close. So close. The most defined word set has over 300 definitions. Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Why can I say that one fine? True. I don't think it's an actual, like, word in the dictionary, though, so I think that's why it's... Actually, it's a lot shorter than the other one. If you want an example of how god-awful English can be, look up buffalo... Oh my god, yep. Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Police also does it.
Yep.
Police.
6 police. Yeah, police, 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 police is another one. I hate that. Thanks, I hate it. Debate parts of whether to include scientific, technical, or fictional words. Ooh. Yeah. See, I feel like that would, you know, you're kind of right. That would be a debate. It's a nice thing to see people from all walks of life and all parts of the world are brought together through a shared love of Cod and Cod's wife. Oh my god, Alan, you're being such a goober. You stop it. Stop. I mean, continue. Continue. Sounds like the goofy name of invention made by a cartoon science villain. Wait, the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? If you say the name of it, you always sound precocious. No, if you say it loud enough, you always sound precocious. That's what it is. Been a while. That's a hill in New Zealand. See, at that point, if I said it like, oh yeah, you see that hill over there? It's a nice hill. I feel like I'm butchering that. I'm not even gonna try. Supercalifragilistic is made up of real parts and can be translated to extremely beautiful yet unable to learn. Really? I thought it was just like a random amalgamation of letters that they smashed in and put into a show. I didn't know it actually had a meaning. The random hill in New Zealand? Yeah, let's go to the thing. Gotta balance it out now. A valid conversation in Finnish. Coco cuckoo coco cuckoo cocon coco cuckoo coco coco coco. What does it mean, Alan? What does it mean? Supercalifragilistic these nuts. Thanks, Pen. You make Tetris. Dick Van Dyke's got a lot to answer for coloring Americans' perception of British English for decades. We're just being a little quirky. You're being a little funky over here. Just a little tee-hee ha-ha. He's about to turn 100. Ugh. Olge. Okay, it has been an hour and 2 minutes. You're a classic, Pen. Yeah, Pen would. Pen would, you little goober. Alright, are we ready, gamers? The longest word in Polish is Konstantinopolczan. I can't read the rest of that, which means small female resident of Constantinople. Why is that the longest word for the shortest person? Man, Coco, name, assemble the entire bonfire together. The entire bonfire indeed. Wow. You know, the first day, this is gonna be the last part. Apparently the longest word is a lung disease. Oh yeah, the mononucleic volcanic, yeah, that one, yeah. The first, I don't know, it was maybe the first day, the second day, my German teacher, when I was learning, thought it'd be really cool for us to learn tongue twisters. So the first, I think it was the second day, because first day was just introductions and getting to know each other, blah, blah, blah. Second day of class, I think she literally gave us German tongue twisters, and me not even knowing the alphabet yet was struggling for real. Struggling for, all you need to know is curveball. You need to know bulber. What the fuck? You need to know bulber. That's the second important word. Come on. Get with the, come on. Longest word is about 100,000 character word that just means the tin element. You're making a rap song? I do owe a rap song, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, let me get the full screen up. Let me switch. Oop, excuse me, I was burping. German teacher has watched Downfall, not a fun experience. I don't even know what that is. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Exactly. Or the one that gets me the worst is she sells seashells by the seashore. You found the longest word in your native language, Turkish? Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be a lot. Might enjoy tactical breach wizards, makes a whole mechanic out of defenestration, huh? If I could type, it's all good. Typing's difficult. It's fine. First time here, YouTube recommended your Fire Department Chronicles reaction and love it, so I am. Welcome in! We're gonna watch another one today, actually, after. We're gonna watch Kentucky Ballistics on using guns to defeat a werewolf first, and then I have another paramedic one after this. Yeah, the she shells one is such a tongue. I think because it's the s and the sh sound, so it's like you kind of want to blend them and say it at the same time. It's a movie about the final day. Oh. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that word in Turkish, but that's a long word. Which means you could be from those we cannot easily quickly make a maker of unsuccessful ones. Well, that sounds nice. Oh yeah, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If he could pick a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers would Peter Piper pick? Ta-da! I've done that one a lot. Love your model. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How much could a yap cod could yap? I don't think that works. Never mind. Well, cod is also it's also Polish, isn't it? How'd you do that? Lots of practice. Peter Piper 1 is fun to do. Yeah, that one's a lot easier. I can't do that and Irish wristwatch. If I say that, it's like Irish rush, and I can't do it. I try so hard. What does cat mean? It just means cat. I think it means like female cat. Someone in Twitch chat said it forever ago and it kind of just stuck. How do you say your name? I'm not too picky. It's technically pronounced Uricy, but you could say Yurishi, Yurichi, Yurikai. Doesn't really bother me. I said the name.
But your name.
I said it's Uricy.
No, you'd be like, I'm not picky how you say my name. Your name is Uricy. Then tell people how to say your name.
Yurikai. Polish, English, mixing all the languages now. Well, it's also... No, I think Koshka was Russian. Never mind. Just caught stuck. I don't know why. Have you two people seen the magic trick? I don't... Have they? I know there's a couple, Urussi? No, Uracy. Gotten that one too. I think the TTS says it Uracy. But it's supposed to be Uracy. It's a made-up word. I literally, explained it when how the name was created because I was playing MapleStory. And I needed a unique name, and I don't like numbers, so I hit random keys on the keyboard and added in a couple vowels. It was like, yeah, Uracy. And yeah, I've had that name for years now. that's how the name Uracy was born. Hello, sir, this is a Uracy's. Uraucy, yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not picky. Eura is also fine. You guys can also just say KOT. K-O-T. Because that's what a lot of people just say, because it's 3 letters. Origin story. Yeah, it's literally my origin story. The best name lore. I literally just smacked keys on the keyboard. I think I added in an A and an E at the end or something, and then boom, you're C. Cat means cat. Kaka means Kla means female cat. Kusia is a diminutive of so small, cute female cat. Yeah, no one's gonna say that last one. So it's just cat. So cat just stuck. Yura, aka Bob. Origin story, face rolling the keyboard. I kid you not, that's literally what I did. I got mine because I mispronounced Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2 when I was a teen. See, isn't that funny though? Just remembering. Katka is eagle in Finnish. Someone said that kat means cow in like, ooh, was it Portuguese or something? I don't remember. They're like, oh, it means cow. And I was like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. Okay, let me switch screens really quick. Bam, bam. Cause the sound a chicken makes in Finnish, like cluck or bog. Okay, I think this should be set up. Okay, should I make it full screen? Like this? Or should that be fine? Do you guys like the black border? Is that weird? React time! Yeah, does that look okay? And then I also have to just test the sound. Test the sound, which I...
All right, Bob, we're all set up and ready to film. Did you remember the silver bullet?
Okay, I feel like that sounds okay. Did you need a little louder, or is that okay for you guys? Blackwater works sometimes. He's off to one side. Yeah, I don't want my model to completely cut it off. And, like, looking at this, but I don't want too much of, like, a big border, because then it just looks empty. So I think, like, about here is good. Volume's good. All right. Today, we are reacting to Kentucky Ballistics. We're learning how to fight off a werewolf, which is interesting because I wouldn't even think about that. Okay. So let's try it. Let me know if I just need to adjust it.
All right, Bob, we're all set up and ready to film. Did you remember the silver bullets? I'm not...
Is that an alien from the TV series in the background?
Not really sure where they went. What do you mean? I don't think I ever had them. I'm pretty sure you got them. Nope. I specifically gave them to you to keep safe for today's video. So where are they? I don't know, man. I don't know where they went. Well, that's some really nice new clothes you're wearing. Oh, these? No, I've had these for a long time. I had them at the back of my closet. Didn't even know they were there. You do realize your hat.
Silly question. Where did the whole idea of silver bullets delete werewolves come from? Because I feel like, was it from a book? Like a really, really old book? Because I feel like I've always heard silver bullets, like, same thing with, like, wooden stakes for vampires, right? Like, right through the heart. I feel like silver bullets was always a thing.
Still has the price tags on it. Oh, yeah. I always do that. I leave them on there, you know, just in case. Right. Oh, look at that. Oh, my phone. It's vibrating. I think I'm getting a phone call.
Because silver is pure. Silver is considered sacred. Werewolves unholy. Oh, okay. Because I know I've heard it before, but, like, I never realized why. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Silver has antimicrobial properties, but since people didn't know about that stuff, they thought it was to ward off evil forces. Oh, interesting. Thank you, guys.
Is that the new iPhone 15? Never mind that. Hello? Oh, it's an emergency. Oh, yeah, I'll get out of here. I got to go.
Banger intro.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today we have some very unique rounds. I have pure silver bullets. These are 99.99% pure silver. We have 9mm all the way up to 50 BMG. And
why is the bullet so big? What the hell? We don't think that the whatever one he just said was big enough? That one's not gonna help? Most of the old monster movie monsters don't like silver. Oh yeah, and holy water. Yeah, holy water as well. So it started as a medieval alchemy thing. Metals and alchemy had an association with heavenly body. Gold for sun, silver for the moon, etc. Silver being the moon meant it killed night creatures. Oh, wait, what? Gold for the sun? Just like animals in general? There are other like mythological creatures that are just in the sun. 50 BMG is big. Yeah, that thing's like bigger than his hand. Scott loves his big chunky guns. Bullet is huge, man. Look at that thing. What the? That thing's gonna go right through the werewolf. He's not gonna make... I also like how they have the skull of the werewolf in the background and like it's like anatomically correct. That's kind of cool. That's not even close to the biggest. The 50 now small compared to his other stuff. The bullets get bigger. Yeah, and it's made of pure... Well, I don't think silver's too expensive, right? I feel like... I know gold currently is really expensive, but I don't know about silver. It's definitely expensive AF. Oh, never mind. Just 1K bullet. It's like worth $1,000. 50's not the biggest he has. Oh no. All right, let's go. Silver's heckin' expensive. I didn't even know. I'm not like a jewelry person, so I don't know.
Our test subject today is an actual werewolf. This was made by Ballistic Dummy Labs. It turned out phenomenal. They did a custom mold. This thing looks so creepy. It looks like an actual werewolf. And the reason we are using a werewolf is because the legend is that silver bullets are the only way to take out a werewolf. And today we're gonna find out if the legend is true. Will these help you or will they get you in a mess of trouble? You know, your chances of encountering a werewolf are pretty slim, but your chances of being involved in a...
They're pretty slim, but they're never zero. Cost $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Gun. He's doing it for science. What if there were werewolves that just popped out at us? We need to be prepared. Ad time? Oh, I mean, he kind of slid that in. He's kind of slick with it. It was kind of cool. Oh,
self-defense scenario are a little bit higher. Thankfully, there's organizations out there like today's sponsor,
watch it, just
USCCA.
to support.
So who is the USCCA? Well, the USCCA stands for U.S. Concealed Carry Association.
Oh,
and they are dedicated to helping responsibly armed American citizens protect their family. There are 3 pillars to a USCCA membership.
Werewolves.
Being mentally prepared. With your USCCA membership, you will gain access to a secure online training platform called the Protector Academy. Inside, you will find digital guides, ebooks, and checklists, all made by self-defense experts to help you better protect yourself and your family. Being physically prepared. Failing to train is training to fail. The videos inside the Protector Academy are broken down into bite-sized chunks, and you will learn real-world skills to turn you into a more prepared and proficient protector.
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't think I'll ever be prepared. I'm like a deer in headlights. If I saw a werewolf, I think I'd probably, not gonna say this again because I ended the other video, but I'd probably poop my pants. I'd be so afraid. How can we prepare if we can't afford the bullets? I was gonna say something really dumb. I was gonna say use aluminum, and then I realized that's a totally different metal. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I think we're just donezo. We're just done. Yes, very tame. He's doing it well. Get it for Tetra for Christmas. I can't wait to buy Tetra a silver bullet in case we need to fight off werewolves.
Being legally prepared. While becoming educated and trained can help keep you safe, it's still very important to be legally prepared. The hard truth is after a self-defense situation, the aftermath can be unpredictable. But all USCCA members become insured on a self-defense liability insurance policy as an automatic membership benefit. So if you're interested in becoming a more prepared protector of your family, be sure and check out the USCCA using my link in the description down below. And if you're on the fence about your decision, don't worry because thanks to...
On the fence? Yeah, me too. I was the other day. Breakdanced over a fence.
Through the USCCA's bulletproof guarantee, you have up to 365 days to make sure your membership is worth every penny. And if for some reason you're not satisfied, they will give you a prompt and courteous refund. Again, a big thank you to the USCCA for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it.
Woo!
Yeah! Dang it!
Why does it keep breaking tables? Stop breaking the table. Wait, I had another idea while he was talking about. Is that where they wore like silver crosses and stuff too? Was the crosses that they wore like complete silver? Is that always just vampires as well? The explosion can kill werewolves if they're strong enough. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. It's his thing. But tables are expensive. The table looked at him funny. Silver was a whole thing. Yeah, I think I remember that, like, the crosses, that they used to wear, like, the cross necklaces, and they would, like, hold them up and be like, back, vile beast, right? So, I mean, I wouldn't hurt them, but maybe it would kind of, like, repel them a little bit. I think Silver Cross was a purity thing again. Yeah, okay. Scott doesn't like tables, they got beef. The table said, heck you. Tables are a write-off? Okay, not wrong. Not wrong. Now World of Darkness wolves, they're tanky. Oh. Yeah, there probably are different types of werewolves too. If you think about like the ecosystem that they'd be in. Would there be Arctic werewolves?
Good thing we got Sportsman's Guide as a sponsor.
He tried.
Okay, so here I have set up two 10% blocks of clear ballistic gel and a 5-gallon water jug just in case, because I'm really going to try hard to catch these bullets today, because unlike other bullets I've seen that were gimmicks, these are real 99.99% silver bullets. The only problem I have today is I only have one bullet for each caliber, and I really want to see how this silver is going to react before we start shooting our werewolf. So I'm going to sacrifice the 9mm bullet for science and see how it reacts when we hit this ballistic gel with it. This is a 121 grain silver 9mm bullet. I would really like to know the velocities on this thing, but...
Couldn't you also just coat the bullet in silver? Or is that just being like a cheapo way of doing it? I propose the overly sarcastic productions werewolf categorization vid. Red loses her mind over it. The other crosses only worked because vampires had eyes that couldn't comprehend geometric shapes. That's what Castlevania said. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. Arctic werewolves with like snow-colored coats sounds dope. Doesn't that sound cool? Like there's one that would maybe with like bigger coats or different like colors and stuff. Cheap way that wouldn't work. Dang it. Here I was trying to come up with smarter ideas and it just wouldn't work.
I kind of had a whoopsie with the chronograph.
Oh.
Ow! Okay, here we go. 9mm silver bullet. Oh! Oh, hope we caught it.
That went right through it. It's stuck in the water. I see it.
I hear it in there. We caught it. I'm glad I put that right there. Okay, let's look at this gel first. Looks like the silver did not expand a whole lot. You can see that.
Expand like it didn't crack the gel? Because I know like if you do like more wood or trees or something, I've seen like trees crack. Is that what he means by expand? Or it didn't like rip off into pieces? You could make the silver tip bullet, would be cheaper but not as strong. I wonder if he goes over that. I mean, considering he got like full silver bullets, I guess not. But that would be interesting to see. I mean, obviously the velocity or acceleration of the bullet would still be a deciding factor, I would assume. But the bullet opening up like a mushroom. Oh, okay. See, I've seen that before in another shooty gun video person thing.
There's a pretty small wound channel. And then it looks like you just kind of zip through this second block. You can see the wound channel is kind of faint. And then we shot into our 5-gallon water jar.
Like the bullet didn't mushroom, and expanding wider bullet means more lethality. You want it to smoosh a bit. So this bullet that went through the gel is good? Because you don't want it to mushroom, or you do want it to mushroom? Bullet holes generally get bigger as they pass through something. That's terrifying. Some bullets can't hold well in water and they break. See, I don't know anything about bullets or guns, so this is like complete open, I don't even know what. You do want it. They're designed to become larger so they tear larger holes. Oh, you do want it to mushroom. Okay, because more of an impact to hurt whatever you're shooting, like the werewolf, I guess. So you'd be safer. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Jug. If the 9mm made it through that much gel and into the 5-gallon jug, I think we may be in some trouble later on trying to catch these other silver bullets. There it is right there. It doesn't look like it really expanded at all. That thing stayed solid. And now for those of you who think that this isn't real silver and I'm just joking, you can see that this whole thing is silver. The base, everything. That is good.
Why am I leaning forward trying to look at it better? I'm like, oh, yeah, let me lean forward.
Good enough for me. I say we shoot the werewolf now. Well, after seeing that, I know that we're gonna have a hard time today catching these. So, I have a 5-gallon water jug, and I have a level 3A ballistic vest. I'm gonna set that right behind this dude. And that way, if we do zip completely through him, we have a better chance at catching these rounds. And we're definitely gonna need this for our next.
Wait, catching the round so he could reuse the bullet? I thought you couldn't reuse bullets. Bullet looked deformed at all. It barely had scratches on it, from what I saw anyway. Because he was like, oh, we gotta catch it. So does that mean you could reuse them? Because I thought, like, once you shot a bullet, it was donezo. Like, that was it. Thought it was, like, empty. To see what they look like after. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, maybe to resell it, it is silver. True. You can melt it and reshape it again. Man's gonna fire off more silver than my whole paycheck for the sake of entertainment. That's dedication. He's a real one. Catch them because it's silver, that's some money. Yeah, you can't reuse them unless you melt them down. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute, why is he collecting them? That makes so much more sense. Thank you. The bullet is supposed to mushroom, you need to remelt it down. In this case, it may be possible. To be fair, considering how expensive they are in the first place, it makes sense that you'd want to collect them anyway. Hi, Riku.
Next round, because our next round is good old 45. This 45 ACP is 197 grains of pure silver. Let's see what happens when we hit ye old werewolf. Who's that good boy? Who's that good boy? I'll be using a Smith & Wesson.
It should have been me. No, I'm just kidding.
That's an M&P 45, and again we have the 45 ACP silver bullet. That looks so stinking cool. All right, let's see how it would do against a werewolf. Oh! Ew! It's got like black blood. Look at that.
I was gonna say it looks like chocolate syrup. So got him. I don't know the internal organs where they're placed. I don't think that's the kidney. I think kidneys are in the back, but it got him right above. It looks like the intestines.
So he had a good hit. I don't think we went through him. I don't think we did. I don't think it made it all the way through him. That's really surprising after seeing how much gel we went through with the 9mm. I wonder where that.
Oh, right in the liver. No.
That thing stopped at. No, there it is. It's right there, I think. Tell you what, I'm gonna try to dig it out. This is when I need Matt from Demo Ranch here, you know, because he's a vet. He could probably get it out for me. Lickety split. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here. Ah!
Ooh.
Ah! Jeez. Okay, that one flattened out a little more, but still not really expanding a whole lot. So if
Yeah, that one's squished. Werewolf skin hide is really thick, right? I was thinking the same thing, but with like bones. Would their bones be stronger? Because if you think about like how werewolves are and how they transform, wouldn't it like be more dense bones or something? Obviously, they also have fur on top of it. I don't know how that compares to fur, because this one doesn't have fur or a thicker skin, maybe? Yeah, so I'm thinking way too far ahead. Some are. That's what I was thinking of. Underworld flashbacks for a second there. Oh, no. It's a real intricate ballistics gel dummy. Yeah, it's got all the organs, got all the bones. Probably more, yeah, more dense muscle tissue, true. Oh, so I wonder if they based that off and just made it tougher. If it hits a bone IRL as well, it can ricochet multiple times inside the body. I learned that from the paramedics guy. Yeah, it could ricochet. That's terrifying. So I wonder if it just got smushed or if there's like tiny little particles still floating around the body.
If it's coming down to what caliber am I going to choose against a werewolf, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to go with the tried and true 45 ACP.
Oh.
Hit that subscribe button. If 45 ACP won't cut it, naturally your next step up is going to be 44 Magnum. This
44.
is a 185 grain pure silver 44 Magnum, and I'll be using this Smith & Wesson model 629. I would not want to be that werewolf, right?
Given they're usually portrayed as larger than people, I guess they would have bigger bones and more muscle. That's what I'm trying to think. But they have more bones? Because their legs would be kind of more like a wolf, where they're like, they go inwards and then outwards, right? It's a supernatural beast. I'm just assuming the magic silver rounds cut through all nonsense. I'm sure it cuts through a lot still. No, it doesn't look fragmented. No, it just looks squished. He's such a goober. I was expecting to see the actual picture when he was like, subscribe. I was like, oh, I actually did subscribe today, so I am subscribed to him. So thank you. The go, I love 44. It looks slightly bigger than the last one. I was expecting a legit photo. Yeah, he got us good. He got us good for real. The bones that expand since werewolves are typically depicted becoming larger than a human form. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So they become bigger, probably more dense? I don't think they would become lighter.
Now, okie dokie. Here we go. Whoa! All right. Looks like we hit Mr. Werewolf right there, and there used to be a rib there. And now it's completely gone. And it seems like, yep, we blew right through him. Blew through his back right there. And then it looks like we hit our vest. I don't even know if we...
It looks like it got obliterated. Oh, tigers are a good example. Big, solid, thick bones and hide solid muscle. Yeah, the muscle would be a big thing as well. Theory says the bones are not as dense to agility, and due to the dense muscle tissue, bone fractures are unlikely. Oh, that went straight through his ribs. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, ooh. Did he shoot in the same area? Near the liver, right? Well, he hit the ribs, obviously, but it was around the same area. Bone fragments, there's a surgery if survived. Yeah, that took off a chunk. You see the build peeling off the vest in slow-mo? I know he showed the gun itself. Spent too much time arguing the dang Twilight generation. It's not worth it, Crims. It's not worth it.
Oh, I think it's in there. Yep. Yep. There it is. Oh. All right. We got it. We caught it. I am retaining all of my silver today so far. And again, it's not really expanding a whole lot. It's holding together quite well. And I would say that a 44 Magnum pure silver bullet would be a pretty effective round against a werewolf. But here at Kentucky Ballistics, we are all about going big or going home. Unfortunately, I cannot go home though, because I had to sell it to buy these bullets. So let's move on to the next caliber. Realistically, if there was a werewolf afoot, there is only one handgun I would grab, and it's my absolute favorite, the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. This is a 500 Magnum with an 8 3/8 inch barrel, and this is a pure silver 500 Magnum. That is 272 grains of pure silver, and I think it's going to cause pure pain.
Okay, well, considering the first one didn't even make it through, the second one went all the way through and shattered bone. And then went into the vest that he had to dig out. I feel like this one's gonna, like, almost hit the water. Well, there's double padding on those vests, right? So maybe not, but it's definitely gonna do damage. Do we think it's gonna mushroom, though? See, now I'm using the terms. So what we're learning so far is silver makes a great round for armor penetration because it does not mushroom. Yeah, exactly. It goes right through.
To Mr. Werewolf. Okay, here we go. Holy cow!
Look at its chest.
Yeah, I think a 500 Magnum silver bullet would definitely do it. All right, let's have a look-see here. It appears that we took out quite a chunk of his chest and
Yeah,
really messed up his rib cage here.
a little bit.
Oh yeah, oh dear. Okay, let's scoot this back. Have a look right here. It appears that we had some pretty good expansion out of that 500 Magnum, and we have a little bit of we've got some werewolf chunks on our vest here.
So this is the mushrooming, right? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Fun fact about the bones in those dummies, they're layered the same way your body layers the calcium in your bones, really close to lifelike. Ooh, see, we were asking questions about that before. 500 Magnum is ½ an inch in diameter. Yeah, I think the werewolf's cooked. This one, that's ow. There's a hole in him, man. I don't think he's making it. That's a lot of damage.
We caught the round, and there's one heck of a bulge in this vest. Let's see if I can feel it. It's down at the bottom. It's down here. I still don't think that round expanded. I just think it was producing so much power that it really messed up that werewolf. Oh, there it is. That is awesome. It's pretty wild to me that these rounds still aren't expanding because 500 Magnum is producing a lot of power. I thought maybe we needed more velocity and more energy to actually get these rounds to expand, but I don't know if it's gonna do it. You can see it is missing a little chunk there from where it hit a bump.
Okay, so it didn't expand. Okay, silver and non, most things aren't getting up after that. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the werewolf's making it. Ballistic gel is also the same tensile strength as flesh. The dummy is a good analog. I feel like he really did his research with this one. I don't know a lot about it, but he's like going in depth in explanation about like the bullets themselves, and this is really cool. I want to watch the vampire one. Obviously, it'd be a little different, but yeah, I expect that one to expand. Yeah, a small chunk fell off, but no, it looks good. It looks good so far. Inches huge but larger than I think I want going inside your
or something. All in all, I am pretty impressed with the handgun silver bullets, but I'm most impressed with the 500 Magnum. That was our last handgun round. Now we're going to move on to some rifle rounds and shotgun. So the next caliber we have is a 308. This is 182 grains of pure silver, and this is my Ruger American 308. If the pistol rounds are just zipping right through the werewolf, I imagine this is going to do the same.
Yeah, this is gonna obliterate it. Oh my god. It's a good analogy from that jelly. He's getting good numbers from that. Yeah, this is really cool. A set above, silver's about as hard as copper, give or take, so a lot harder than squishy lead bullets. Makes sense they're not getting deformed. Oh! No, that makes a lot of sense now that you say it. Well as silver? Yeah, I didn't think about like the material that bullets normally are. After a certain point, silver will no longer deform and just shatter. It's hard to be compared to lead. I wonder if that's going to happen with the bigger ones then. That's your hunting round? That is a big bullet. Oh boy, that one's... I feel like every time he shows the new bullet that he's going to shoot, it like doubles in size. Now gold though, that's soft, so it would mushroom like mad. You know how expensive gold bullets would be? But that would be really cool to watch. Very expensive, but I'd be interested to see the difference between silver and gold bullets.
All right, here we go. 308. Oh, dear.
know it's a werewolf, but it's...
So I added some more vests behind the werewolf because I figured the 308 was going to be penetrating a lot deeper. So it looks like we hit right there.
Oof.
And we zipped right through him, I believe, because we knocked down all of this. Yeah, we have our exit hole right there. And let's see here. I had this turned this.
I just realized the gel dummy also has like internal bleeding. You can look at it from the other one. Silver and copper are between lead and brass on the most hardness scale, with silver being just above copper. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I feel like a gold bullet would be so soft it would partially melt in the barrel. You think so? I feel like someone has to have done gold bullets before. Maybe it's just like a movie, but same caliber as my rifle. Good to know I have a chance against a werewolf. You could fight a werewolf, Alan. You could do it. He's jelly filled. Yeah, you could see. I'm just looking at it now. It's real. It looks like he has internal bleeding. Cheaper to manufacture than buy gold, at least. At least, I also want to see the difference between if it was covered in silver. I know it would be cheaper, but fun fact is also basically one of my rounds or weapon was chambered in back when I was a machine gunner. That's crazy work. Gold, you can actually leave a fingerprint from squeezing it. Oh, so it's really low on the hardness scale then? Because I don't know a lot about bullets. But that's usually just like with scratching it. Because it's not malleable, right? Well, technically silver's malleable, just under really hot conditions. Gold bullet would not work. It would either shatter in the barrel or melt due to gas temp. Would it be dangerous to the person shooting it? Because then that makes sense. Gold is way soft, softer than lead and more dense too, so a gold bullet would do a lot of damage. Oh, because it would just like shatter. Pure gold would be too soft. You could literally bite it and leave tooth marks. Really? I didn't know that. Huh. See, look, I'm learning today, Chad. I don't remember any of my science courses. My bad. Gold is mega soft to survive being shot. It would do crazy damage to the target. Huh. It's a bite test where you bite the gold. If it doesn't deform, it isn't gold. Oh, you think gold bullet is damaging the gun that fires it? Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as it's not dangerous to the person shooting it. If it melts in the barrel, it might block the barrel and cause it to explode. What's the heating temperature of gold? Is it that low? I had a teacher explain Pure Gold about the hardness of biting your number 2 pencil back in the day. Oh. Yeah, that's super soft. Teeth can chomp through that like crazy. That's why they used to bite coins to see if they were real gold. Oh, so like when the Olympians do it and they bite it, but it doesn't melt though, right? So I'm assuming there's no way you use the real gold for that. So merchants used to bite coins, actual gold dens, fake coins don't. That's so cool to know. I remember learning about the bite test. That was cool. Less than 900 degrees. Gold is a soft metal. It's not huge. Wow. Yeah, I'm saying I know gold melts easily because it's used for a lot of like jewelry and stuff. Gold, soft, silver, solid. While things sold, solid silver exists, and silver weapons or armor are hard to damage. Yeah, now it's suddenly making a lot of sense. Gold is soft metal, yes. When people talk about pure gold, they don't mean 100% gold, but a specific ratio with nickel iron to keep its shape. Huh. The gun would explode if the gold blocked the barrel. The pressure could backfire. Dang. Time to bite all the gold loonies. $1 Canadian coin. You gotta test them now, Maple. I don't think Olympic medals are even solid gold anymore. I was gonna say, because I always see them biting it. Because you always see them, like, when they have it, they bite it, but it's used for jewelry because it doesn't corrode. Now, that makes a lot of sense now. That's why gold tools are so bad in Minecraft. Oh, no.
This way? No. This way, yep. We hit right there. Let's see if we went through the other, yep. So we hit there, and then we blew through that side. And then we went into this side, and I don't think we made it through the other side. Oh, there it is. It's really stinking hot. Oh, yeah. All right. We finally got some deformation. I'm gonna throw that in that water real quick because that is smoking hot. Let's give it a little bit of water. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so with the increased velocity, we had increased deformation. You can see that thing is all kinds of chewed up.
Wow. So that's what it looks like when it mushrooms, but that's a smaller version, right? That's just like a small portion, because usually it was just flat. This one's kind of like curved over and it kind of looks a little bubbly. I'm not sure if that's just like the like just how it is with the camera, but so mushroom. Okay, to be fair, I went through the entirety of the werewolf figure. Through the first half of the vest and almost through the second. It's a classic curve to it. Oh, okay. The bite test on gold medals dates back to the ancient times when the medals were made of nearly 100% gold. Yeah, I don't think things would be 100% gold now. It'd be too expensive. Clean mushrooming looks like an actual mushroom. Petcha. Okay, so I wonder if we're gonna see the other one's gonna mushroom. Cause now I'm really curious. This is like a partial mushroom. As a precious metal, gold is resistant to most acids. Why it doesn't corrode from the weak acids everything is often exposed to? Oh. I need to spend this week's grocery budget on gold and silver. Why? Because people on the internet need to know about werewolves. We need to be safe from the werewolves. We're protecting ourselves. Way smaller. Lead would look like an actual mushroom with a cap, hence the name. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to see one now. I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be like, mushroom! It's a mushroom!
You can see all of the rifling
Ooh.
in the bullet. That looks so stinking awesome. The 308 was pretty darn effective. I have one more rifle round to use that's quite large and kind of makes my neck itch. But before we shoot that one, I have a shotgun round that I want to try out.
Oh?
I am very excited to try out this next round. I have a 12 gauge 2 3/4 inch shell, and it is filled with 1.4 ounces of pure silver.
It's filled with silver. That is a chunky bullet. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Shot, and I'll be using a Mossberg pump action shotgun.
You just got jammed.
All right, 12 gauge, right to the belly. Oh!
Went straight for the intestines.
What did the werewolf say when he was having a bad day? His day is pretty rough. Okie dokie, let's have a look-see here. That silver shot, golly, that really chewed him up.
Look at that hole. What is that damage? Yeah, again with the liver shot, that went through like everything. It's not too bad I can take it. Oh no. That is crazy. I want to see if all the pieces like splintered out or just like went through. He's licking his jelly filling. It's all over the place.
I don't think any of it made it through the back. Let's see.
It didn't go through?
No. None of that made it through the back.
Oh, he's not getting that silver back. He's not getting that silver back. That is in there. No, I live. Yeah, tis but just a flesh wound. Not as bad as after Taco Bell. No.
It was about the size of, I don't know, number 4 shot. I didn't really expect it to go all the way through him. Oh, this is really gross. I'm trying to find like one of the pellets. There's got to be one in there. But I don't know. No. Oh, gosh. I won't be retrieving that silver. So the round I have for our grand finale.
Yeah, I didn't think he was getting anything from that. Is it an appropriate time to start craving jelly donuts? No, I think you're kind of real for that. You're kind of real for that. Shotgun pellets are too small to retain enough kinetic energy to pierce. I was going to say it's probably all over on the inside, though. There's a bunch of itty-bitty spheres in the shoddy shell. Thank you for putting in terms I can understand, Minty. Yeah, tis but just a scratch. Oh, and it's gone. Well, he lost that silver, and I think this is the last one. Hold a meeting to rearrange your guts, for real. Hunger for some werewolf chow mein? No.
Just in case you encounter a really, really big werewolf. This is a 50 BMG. This is a 752 grain pure silver 50 BMG. It is a little bit sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. So I've busted out the RN50. We're gonna get this thing set up in the lead sled, and I really want to catch this round. So we're gonna take some extra precautions. I have body armor, water jugs, body armor, more water jugs, and then one last water jug at the end. And now I'm gonna take Mr. Werewolf.
I was gonna say preemptively, if that werewolf structure was in the front, it would have been completely like knocked over. I think it's gonna go through everything. It's gonna go through everything. It's all good if I get condescending say so. No, that was really funny. It's all good. When I say I don't know anything about guns, if you could put it in terms I don't understand, it's totally good. See the scar on his neck? His 50 cal exploded and did that. That's what it's from. That's what he was saying when he was itchy. Oh yeah, this does. I don't think Mr. Werewolf's gonna make it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. He's understandably cautious with this one. That's the same rifle exploded on him one time and nearly ended his subscription. Yeah, I don't blame him now. Thank you for letting me know that. I was wondering what the joke was saying, like, it makes his, like, neck itchy. I'd be terrified, too. All right, let's see. It's gonna go through everything and knock over the werewolf and, like, completely jelly everywhere. It's my guess.
Here. And I'm gonna set him up right over here.
Oh.
Get him set up and, oh, would you look at that? This muzzle lines up perfectly with his muzzle. My neck is kind of itchy. It's a good sign.
Wait, is he gonna shoot it that close? He literally is scratching his neck. I see the red marks on it. He has that video on his channel. I'd be so afraid. I thought he was gonna put it behind everything and it was still, he's putting it in front. Okay. 07. Predictions now, Chad. Does his head explode or does it get tunneled through? I feel like it's gonna be like shattered. Completely gone. Completely gone. His exact gun model that exploded on him. Why is he doing it so close? He has a shirt that said just put a thumb in it? Oh no.
Well, that's kind of tight. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Oh, that's looking real good. Oh, okie dokie. Here we go. Oh!
I'm sorry. It scared me for a second because the gun went in the other direction. I'm glad he's being like safe from a distance, but I thought it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
I don't think the werewolf made it. I don't think it made it. Defeated. Do you have some ibuprofen? I have a headache. Oh my god. Not that his head went completely off. Oh no, Shortcake, I need you to not be a troublemaker right now, please.
That was the craziest thing I have ever seen. He has no more head. Let's see if we actually caught the round. I'm pretty doubtful.
I'm sorry. So no head.
Okay, the gun just kind of opened automatically. That's always a great sign. That's stuck in there pretty good. We'll get that later. Gun seems to be okay. Now the werewolf, not so much. Completely gone. The entire head is gone. Mm-hmm. Here, looks like...
Okay, give me 1 second. I just have to get my cat because she's like sniffing Tetris computers. I was resisting. Thank you. The internal thoughts won. Shortcake, I need you to sit down, please. Thank you. Be a good girl. Yes, I know. I know, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna swirl you around so you're not a troublemaker. I keep my eye on you. I know you want pets. I will give you pets. Okay. Sorry. The cat was like looking at the monitors and attacking it. Cat went to get her cot in order. She was like sniffing the monitors and sniffing the coffee cup, so I just want to make sure she's okay first. She just wants some attention. I'm giving her pets. I'd say you could market that gun as anti-werewolf and not get sued, even the yes. I'm pretty sure if you had that, you'd be safe from a werewolf. Considering its entire head popped off, yeah. Don't bother calling the Kruggen bug, and he's gone. He's gone. I don't think he could smell anymore. I don't think he could even look at us.
We blew through this vest. Then we blew through this jug. I don't see any holes in.
Yeah, I don't think the bullet even needed to be silver. Well, he's completely pure now. He got obliterated. Also, I'm sorry if you hear my cat. She's purring very loud. Need to go to bed. Bye, chat. Bye, a good stream, folks. Take it easy. Get a good night's sleep. Piece of shrapnel from that gun slashed his jugular vein, so he had to stick his thumb in the hole in his neck to stop the bleeding. That's why the shirt said just put a thumb in it. That's terrifying. Yeah, he got purified. He's good now. He rolled a 20. He's pure.
On our table. So that's a good sign. I don't see any holes in this. I feel like maybe we did stop in the vest. I don't know. Let's inspect here. Oh, I think it's in this first panel. Oh, yeah, it is. Look, there it is. Right there.
I thought he wasn't getting this bullet back. I'm not going to lie.
Holy cow. This is great. This is wonderful news. This means that I can potentially buy my house back. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. That thing is all chewed up. Oh, it's really hot. That is really hot. Oh, there's some chunks in there. Some little bitty chunks. But we managed to successfully catch that 50 BMG. Let's pour a little bit of water on it. Cool it down a little bit.
Yeah, that thing is squished. It still kind of looks like it's just over to one side, though. 50 cals are used for armor pen for a reason. You get hit by won't exist anymore. I mean, it tore its head clear off. Imagine shooting a non-silver bullet with that rifle at a werewolf's head and he just laughs at you because it wasn't silver. He starts just regenerating his head back. Oh, yeah, he got his $100 back. He could get his house back. Yippee! That's a mushroom. Okay, I'm looking.
They're all nice and cleaned off. Oh, check that out.
Oh.
Just completely destroyed that round. Honestly, I'm quite surprised that we stopped right there in the vest. I figured that it would have kept on going, but I guess we had a lot of deformation when we smacked into the werewolf's nose. Speaking of which, I am not really sure where any of his face is. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the stratosphere. Okay, so let's look at what we have left today. I did not recover any of the shotgun round, but we do have all of these. There is the 9mm out of the gel. That is the 308. This is the 45, I believe. That is 44 Magnum. And then this is 500 Magnum. And then, of course, 50 BMG. So it seems to me that silver bullets would 100% be effective against a werewolf. And probably most things.
That does look like a bullet. Yeah, I'm sure he's correct. I don't think he would mix them up. I think he kind of knows his stuff.
They did not really expand much. They functioned kind of like a full metal jacket, except for the 50 BMG, which looks like it got thrown in a wood chipper. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed.
Is he going to destroy the table?
Let me know what you thought about these silver bullets in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to check me out on Kentucky Ballistics Breakdowns, Kentucky Customs. I promise I'll be posting new videos soon, and Kentucky Ballistics Shorts. Those can be found in the description down below, along with links to Kentucky Ballistics. Shoot, I'm done messed up. along with links to Patreon, Facebook, Instagram.
Go subscribe to him. Go, go, go.
And a link to kentuckyballistics.com just in case you want to pick up a shirt. Also, be sure and do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button.
I subscribed.
And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
I would also like a hammer. No, not two! No! 07, can I get an 07 for the tables, please? That's so sad. Wait, there's more. Oh.
Why is he so bouncy?
Oh.
Fooling me.
His rib popped out.
This hammer weighs like 50 pounds. I'm exhausted. What?
Oof.
I give up. Werewolf wins.
Okay, I was gonna say, that table was saying that he couldn't beat the werewolves. Okay, the budget rib removal. See, in case you were unsure if the gun bullets got the werewolf, you have to use the hammer for extra protection. But should have made the hammer out of silver. Yeah, don't a lot of videos make, like, swords and stuff so they're reusable? I feel like I've seen that a lot. Or maybe I'm just thinking of, like, vampires, like Blade and stuff. Stop, he's already dead. I want to know where the head went from. Yeah, should have been a silver hammer, same brain. Giga brain. Double tap? Yes, double tap. It's like zombies. See, you know, I mean, just in case for some reason he could, like, regenerate his head and some of the lures, the wolf would come back from that. No, but he used silver, so it wouldn't, right? Would silver prevent the werewolf from coming back? His head just ceased to exist. It did. I want to know where it is, though, what it looks like. Like, I wonder if it's in a bunch of, like, tiny fragments or, like, there's still a part of it that's intact. I feel like some of the head is on the moon at this stage. Probably. That was actually really cool, though. I want to see what the vampire one is now. Silver spiked hammer? Yeah, or like a sword. But then you'd have to make sure you clean the sword so it stays sharp. So, Zombieland mentioned. Banger movie. Alright, let me hide this really quick so I can get the next one set up. Silver nullifies werewolf healing. So, yeah, he ain't coming back from that. And that's where we're saying that, like, this is gonna... oh god, alright, hold on, sorry. This started without me doing it. That's what we're saying, you need the silver ahead of time, because otherwise it would just be cooked. Glad, like, this one, Scotch is a fun fella. Yeah, that was really interesting. I'm not gonna remember any of the bullet sizes, but now I know that size bullet, I'd be like, this one will keep me safe from werewolves. It'll keep me safe. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna make this a little bigger because it's vertical anyway. We're doing another reaction to the paramedics video. So this is real things he's seen as a firefighter. It's from the same person. The other one was great. We had a lot of really cool conversations about it. So I'm hoping this one's just as good. He is funny as oh my god, he's hilarious. You can see me chuckling sometimes. Also the sign, Volkswagen produces more sausages than cars. Wait, what? Volkswagen produces sausages? What? Huh? Paramedics who have seen stuff? I have seen crazy stories from some of the comments. That and it feels, some of these stories feels like they're made up, but it's so real. Yes, they're pretty good sausages too. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Someone told me in the last video that I watched to look out for his signs, so I've been trying to look out for his signs now that he has in the background. Okay, let's see what the first one is. I'm already afraid because I see a car on its side. Wait.
Please don't hurry up, man. He's still trapped inside. Okay, dispatch, we have a vehicle on its side with an occupant trapped inside. Send me another engine. Hey, grab the extrication equipment right now.
Hey, man. What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on? Your vehicle's on its side. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, besides feeling stupid, flipping my car doing donuts.
Okay. So you're not hurt at all?
Nah, man, nothing I can do. Oh, wait. I do have a cut on my elbow. Do you guys carry Band-Aids on that fire engine?
Dispatch, cancel the other engine.
I would be so angry. Oh man, I was just doing donuts and it flipped over. I'm fine. I would still get checked out. I feel like that's not a good idea. Volkswagen Currywurst goes hard. Never heard of it. Some people, yeah, I'd be annoyed. Imagine thinking this one. Okay, first of all, this cover is crazy. But like, imagine flipping over and just be like, nah, just kidding. I have a scratch on my. I would want to get everything checked if the car ever flipped over. That's just dangerous territory. Now you know I'm angry 24/7. No.
Oh, sir, are you okay?
I'm all right, man. You know, I just...
Hey, you gonna clean up that blood after you track it all over my house with your dirty boots? Shut up, Mike, before I cover these walls with your blood, too.
Okay, so can you calm down and just tell me what happened?
First off, zip it, ambulance boy. And you're just lucky that I'm slower and more out of shape than you are. Otherwise, you would have got smoked with these two cannons.
All right, listen, let me just take a look at your...
Hey, what'd I say about moving those clown feet, Goonies boy?
You see why we got in a fight? Oh, yeah.
That was fighting each other? I saw the background. It says the human body has like 0.2 milligrams of gold in it or something. Happened to once think the car was worth like $100, but still not fun. I would be terrified. I would make sure he needed the ambulance. Yeah, if I'm already there, I would just check everything out anyway. My see things look like a tampon. It would stop blood, so it would work. AGG can't stop watching your spinning clock. Woo! Dude's such an awesome actor. No, he's actually amazing. He's hilarious, and I feel like he does it so well. Oh boy, over blood. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I wonder what happened that they just have massive amounts of blood. They were just fighting each other. Honestly, paramedics and firefighters, I couldn't do it. Thank you for doing everything that you do, because this is actually insane. Your brain is constantly eating itself? What? Why is that the sign in the background? Hello?
Hey, dispatch said... Are you familiar with spice? Like synthetic cannabis? Yeah. My friend's been going a little nuts on the stuff over the last few days. Hey, sir.
Hello, good sir.
You look a little tense. How you feeling?
I feel absolutely fantastic.
That's great. I think you should go down to the hospital and get checked out.
No, I'm good.
Hey, Jim, why don't you come out here for a second?
Sure thing. You know, maybe I should go.
You think?
I'm sorry, the fart got me. So big heroes you have. I could not do this. I wouldn't have the patience for people. Fun fact, they're originally invented as an emergency gunshot wound treatment. Wait, really? Huh? Part of the reason people develop neurological issues with age, because your brain eats itself. Try to deal with someone on meth is that what he was on? Don't do drugs, MK. Yeah, just on some spice. Just, you know. That's bad. I don't like that he just straight up was like, I like how his friend was like, yeah, just walk to him, go ahead. And then he was like, okay, yeah, maybe hospital. Sometimes it just takes one little small movement to convince people. And chainsaws were a vent for childbirth. I've heard that one before. Terrifying. Actually terrifying. Okay, fun fact, there are typically 8 insect pieces inside every chocolate bar. I knew that one too.
I got my lawyer on the phone, sucker. Good. Let me talk to him so I can tell him how much of an idiot you are.
What's going on, guys?
Look at my foot. What do you think's going on? The only thing that's going on here is you're trying to scam people. No, I'm not. I mean, I was just minding my own business, walking, and then bam! I almost died when my foot fell into this dude's manhole. Well, maybe, and this might sound crazy, you should look where you're walking.
What?
Who looks where they're walking?
Oh, actually doesn't look that bad. What do you want to do?
This is gonna fall off.
Everything.
This is gonna fall off.
Do everything.
What would you... But it wasn't covered. I mean, you are supposed to am walking here. I have no idea what people like that expect to happen. Yeah, I mean, if it's on his property, I guess, but aren't you not allowed on private property? I don't know. What do you want to hear when you're giving birth? Chainsaw revving? I would actually be scarred. Nurse, get the chainsaw. No chainsaws. Man deserves the hospital bill. If it's on the sidewalk though, isn't that public? So it's not really his responsibility. Unless he uncovered it. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, unless he actually took the lid off of it. But I mean, I know it's just acting, so he's not actually gonna put his foot into something dangerous. But 2 weeks ago, I had to deal with someone that had a bottle rocket up their butt. Oh my god. You can't make this up. Yeah, the sidewalk is technically public. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think he'd be in trouble for it. Chainsaw was invented for C-sections. I unfortunately know that. Unfortunately, sidewalk is still homeowner's responsibility. Even if they didn't uncover it, so someone could literally go to someone's house, take off the cover of it, and just be like, cool. And then, what if they accidentally fall in it? Then, what are you supposed to do? I mean, they took it off, and if you don't have proof of them taking off, then they could say the owner did it. So it's like a gray area. Things people stick into their behinds will never impress me. The one that always gets me is the Buzz Lightyear one. That one always shocks me every time it pops up. Sidewalk is homeowner's responsibility. That's why you can get sued if sidewalk in front of your house is covered in snow and someone trips. Oh yeah, well that makes sense. But if someone took the cover off, what are you supposed to, what if someone came for maintenance, like the town or something, and then checked it, or the city, the state? Would it be the city? I'm not actually sure. And they did maintenance and then didn't cover it. Would it still be your responsibility if you were out the whole day? But also watch where you're walking, doofus. I feel like that guy was planning to scam. He's like, ooh, it's free real estate. You know, especially when he said do everything. He's talking to every type of medical checkup, regardless of whether he needs it. Yeah. In the US, some sidewalks are responsible if the homeowner next to it is stupid. Yeah, that seems so silly. You aren't responsible for stuff like manholes. Okay, so in that case, it would be fine then. Depends on the city, really. Where I live, the sidewalk and everything past its city's responsibility. I feel like it also depends if it's on your actual property, it's one thing. But also if you're not home, how do you know people aren't just doing it? The Gatling gun was invented by a surgeon to make a more humane way to wage war and give a less painful death. Oh. Buzz to infinity and beyond. Wings fully extended. It's invented before C-sections, but the cartilage to widen the mother's pelvis. Do not Google that. True. Probably be the city responsibility. Yeah, I feel like it depends. Sidewalk is the homeowner's, but isn't the manhole itself the city's responsibility? Yeah, because I've heard of the snow one before, where you have to make sure everything's cleared if people are walking on it. Love Buzz Lightyear series. You're responsible for infrastructure, manholes and stuff, unless you mess with it. Everything else is on you. But what if there's flooding and stuff, and you open it to, I don't know, take up some of the, I don't know. I'm sure there's actual things on it you'd have to figure out between each area. It's ridiculous because my parents got a letter to fix the sidewalk because of tree roots had pushed the concrete slabs up, creating a ledge people can trip on. See, I feel like I've seen a lot of that before, though. But that's super expensive, having to rip up tree roots and get the concrete. That's a lot for a home. How can you control that if the tree was already there? One thing about being a paramedic job is never boring. Oh, I'm sure anyone who's a paramedic has tons of stories to tell. I'm sure the holiday season when you go and talk to family must be, crazy. I would be sitting around them all the time and be like, oh my gosh, tell me stories. Okay, fun fact. Rat hair is allowed in peanut butter. I'm sorry, what? Rat hair's allowed? I'm sure to a certain extent, but huh? So if you eat peanut butter, can you get diseases from rats? Huh?
Fire rescue. Hey, I have something stuck in me and I need you to pull it out.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a little more than that. Okay. I need you to pull this out of my head. Not good.
How was I supposed to know it would stick in his head? Maybe you shouldn't have been pointing a taser probe at my head. No, you're the one that's...
Guys, hold on one second, man. How are you feeling?
Like I just took a lightning bolt to the dome and now I'm wired for cable.
Cable. Sorry. All right, man. So what are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna take you to the hospital and then you should probably find new friends.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have something not in the back of his head, and I was like, oh, here we go again. Most likely place by place, situation by situation. Yeah, I feel like that has to be it. Pretty sure any job you deal with, people end up with stories. I mean, I've had stories before in my past occupation, but nothing like crazy like this. Worked as a maintenance tech at the hospital, and it was never boring with the sort of things people come in with. I can't even imagine what people come up with. Oh, that's a rat hair is running by. My peanut butter was stringy. I would throw up. Oh my God. Not the butt anomaly detected. Yeah, it was a taser. So he shot him with a taser in his head. Cyberpunk 2077 9. Yeah, he's got the chrome. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this guy's in. Okay, so we started the clip off with him just spitting up water. Fun fact, bird feathers are allowed in toast bread. Huh? Worst mistake I've ever made. Now horror movies are bland. Oh gosh. Honestly, that doesn't shock me either. Choom is a net runner. He's hooked up to the cable, he said. He's great.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, bro. Do you think you maybe used that bag I gave you to throw up in?
Sure, man. I just don't know where it went.
I think I know where it went.
I feel like a Pez dispenser, but for vomit.
Well, I guess I'm never eating Pez again.
Is there anything you can give me to make this stop?
Yes, I'm gonna get an IV as soon as you... Don't do that for 2 minutes. All right, man, we're about to get to the hospital. What do you want me to do when we get there?
Disinfect everything. Twice.
Ew. Oh, okay. That was, yeah, in the background, cereal just cold soup. I saw that one and I was gonna pause, but I'm like, no, I gotta wait until after it's over. I wouldn't say I'm like a germaphobe, but however, yeah, that's pretty gross. Like I've dealt with a lot of changing diapers and throw up and stuff with like my siblings and my job, so I get it, but having it just straight up everywhere, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get that smell out. Oh, so that's the part I would hate as a medic. Blood and Sarah's one thing, but you start puking and shitting them out. Yeah, no, that's fair. There becomes a point where like you can just handle vomit and poop, and then there becomes a point where you're just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Sometimes people ask us what our crazy stories are, and we tell them we can stomach it if we tell you. I feel like I get more grossed out with like explaining bugs than I do with like human stuff, human vomit and fecal matter and whatnot, because I don't know. Projectile vomiting, yep, that's a hard nope. I've only seen projectile vomiting, I think, twice in my life. I think twice. Definitely the bass for hours. Oh, I literally would, I might actually cut off my hair if I ever saw it in my hair. Had one really bad stomach bug and vomited so much so often that for long my stomach crammed, got stuck at maximum flex for minutes. Oh God. Cot siblings is small F energy, actually youngest energy. I'm actually the oldest middle child. Oldest middle child, but I am the shortest out of my siblings. Surprisingly, but I'm an older, well, technically older and younger sister because my brother's older than me. I think that's disgusting. Way too smell with enema. Oh no. I've heard stories where Tetra tells me, because Tetra used to be used to work as a vet. And what is it called? There's something that releases out of the back of animals. Oh, I forgot. And she would describe the smell and say it was so bad. I see, like, it's one thing if it's someone related to me, but with its other people, no, not methane. Oldest middle child, same energy as a kid, clarifying they're 5.5. I'm one of 4, and I'm the oldest middle child. There's 2 middle children. Yeah, the butt glands. Thank you, Minty. Yeah, Tetra said that was the worst thing she's ever smelled in her life. So yeah, their anal glands expressed. Yeah, she says that is disgusting. And she was saying how one time they were checking it and it went all in the girl's face and her mouth was open. Oh, I would throw up. Oh my God, I would be more throw up. Lots of uncles and aunts for lion cot cub then? Yeah, a lot. Remember the Tetralorks? Yeah, I was gonna say, that story always scares me. It's one thing if it's, like, family members, right? And you're like, okay, it's family member or friends. And then it's another thing when it's someone else's vomit and fecal matter, and then it's completely different if it's an animal. Whew. A lot of animals produce a foul-smelling liquid out of their anal glands for self-defense. Yeah, I know they check it or something. This stuff is awful. What's worse is getting used to it. Ugh. Ugh. It's a learning experience for a new vet tech. Close your mouth and wear a mask. I would have an entire, like, face shield and, like, my hair in a net. It'd be gross. If I was that girl, I would have quit on the spot. I think she was allowed to go home, if I remember correctly. The kid's gonna be smothered in love? I hope so. I'm really excited. Just like me when I have too much dairy. No, lactose, no.
Dispatch, Rescue 92 available.
Hey, can you help me out, man? I haven't heard from my friend in days.
Oh.
I think he might be sick.
Really? Did you call 911?
No, my battery's dead, man. Come on, can you just check him and make sure he's okay?
Yeah, that's fine, man. We'll check on him. Dispatch, can you put me on a call for a welfare check, please? Fire rescue, is anybody home? Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Wait, did he tell you to knock on my door? I told you I'm not giving you back the cell phone that you stole from me, bro! Leave me alone!
Did you really pretend your friend was sick so I could get your cell phone back?
Are you sure he looked okay?
Dispatch, show me available.
Oh, that was background said that, I think you guys mentioned that today, that the kitchen sink has more bacteria than the toilet. Oh, I love cheese, but cheese doesn't love me. I'm so sorry. That seems just really scummy. I was afraid based on how he was acting. He was like, oh yeah, welfare check, but I don't have a phone. That just seems like harassment. He's just harassing that poor guy. Jail front row seat. Yeah, I would complain. I would be so mad if someone was doing that, just knocking on my door.
Fire rescue.
Hey, yeah, I'm not hurt, man. I just need some help up.
Oh, all right.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get you right up off of there.
Slowly, pretzel Batman. Sir, you need to go down to the hospital. For what?
Oh, my old windmill leg? Come on, man. That's completely normal.
I beg to differ.
Sure it is, dude. That's been like that since the 90s.
Since the 90s?
Yeah, I just really haven't gotten around to fixing it,
No. Well, congratulations, sir. Today's that lucky day.
Fine. Maybe while we're down there, they can figure out why this extension cord is stuck in my butt. Sir.
Lots of things happening. Lots of things happening. I was on one call and I become the patient where I was going to inject the patient with the drug, and they moved the moment I swung the needle. And you injected yourself? That is be like top 10 fears. The what? Okay, so we thought it was his leg that was twisted, and he's like, nah, that's normal. Extension plug. How? I want to ask questions, but I really don't want to know the answers. Leg and butt. At least you get the 2-for-1. 2-for-1 combo. That's cool. As a youngster, I worked at a vet clinic helping the vet, though nothing could faze me until I had help with the castration. Your male self was feeling psychosomatic, the pain all the way through. I don't even blame you. I don't even have one of those, and I would feel the same pain. This guy working in Florida, you know, as I got there, maybe he fell down, twisted his leg, and it just conveniently was there. You know what I mean? If it doesn't have a flare, it doesn't go. Thank you for your wise words. This one is so bad. Okay, well, the sign is in the background. Fun fact, every minute you shed over 30,000 dead skin cells. I've heard something like that before. This one's horrible. I am afraid. It looks like he, like, fell down. I don't know why I hope that's not poop on his face.
Do you have any pain anywhere?
Are you hurting anywhere?
Come on, man. If you don't answer my questions, I can't help you.
Mike, can you please stop being a jerk and tell him what's coming out of you when you poop?
No, man. It's not even that bad. Yes, it is that bad. You have maggots crawling out of your butt.
Did you say maggot?
Do you have maggots coming out of your butt?
Maybe.
You are going to the hospital. Now.
I'll get you a turkey sandwich and a soda.
Okay.
Dispatch, show rescue.
I'm sorry. Maggots? How? I don't want to know, but why? Why? I hate maggots. Maggots disgust the dear living life out of me. How do you... I don't want to know. Did anyone else feel an itch on their backside from hearing that? I feel like I have to scratch off my entire skin. I'm gonna throw up. We'll be right back. Understandable. Completely understandable. And look, chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. Huh. You said I've been covered in poop multiple times, been covered in maggots after we lifted the patient. Oh, and his leg came off, the maggot sprayed into my mouth, and I puked for several hours. That is just something I feel like you could never get clean. Oh, God. Do not question it, ignore it, continue it. That's gonna haunt my nightmares. That's gonna be my nightmares for the next, like, 2 weeks. Oh, my God. Okay. Hopefully this one's better, right?
5 on scene.
Hey, man.
Hey, did you call 911?
Yeah, my girl pulled a muscle in her foot.
Okay, where's she at?
Ah, she's inside.
So you called 911 for your girl and then came out here to smoke weed?
I didn't smoke any weed.
Right, so what's all that?
Incense.
Really? Hey man, is that the patient? No, well, at least not yet.
Yeah.
Incense, yeah. At least that one was a little more silly. At a hospital I worked at, we've got a guy with a dead rat in his butt, and it started Well, now we know how maggots got there. Bro is gone. Okay, I understand people like that stuff, but how do you in good conscience know someone in your household is hurt? You call 911 and then you're like, I feel like I need to do this. I mean, extreme amount of stress, but like, sure, grass-scented incense. See, I always thought it smelled like a skunk, so I never understood. There's a time and place, but the stress caught the stress. I'd be more stressed not being next to them, making sure they're okay. Like, making sure they're hydrated, they're breathing okay. Do they need something? Do we need to change? Do we need to bring anything to the hospital? Like, I wouldn't want to be like, I'm going to be not fully functioning. And, like, I want to drive there with them. Not a great partner or friend. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'd be stressed out. Maybe it's a really common thing or something. I understand, like, stress is part of it. And as someone who gets super stressed all the time, I completely understand. But I wouldn't want to leave their side if they broke something. They said it was like a twisted ankle. Thankfully I don't work there because some of the stuff I've heard legit had me gagging at the bathroom stall on break. I don't even blame you. Wouldn't the smoke be too much if he had his windows down? Well, I mean, that's like, it was like hot boxing or something, right? Unless you specifically got hurt trying to hurt me, I wouldn't leave. Oh yeah, 100%. If someone hurts you, then I'd be down the block. If allegedly I would ever partake in the devil's lettuce, I didn't in serious times, allegedly. You're as a natural caretaker and worries about the welfare of others as predicated by a previous employment before becoming a streamer. Yeah, I would be free. It's just swollen. If it's, I'd be like, do you need ice? You want me to put ice on it? Should I call the person? Like, what if I'm talking to the dispatcher? I'm like, do I put ice on it? Do I need to be ready for CPR or something? Do I need to do compressions? Do they need a change of clothes? Do they need to make sure they have a phone charger? Like, I'd get everything ready without leaving their side. I'd be a mess. I mean, that's just me. I hope they were okay.
Yeah, there's no way dispatch got this call.
Please help.
Oh, wait, did you?
Get an implant in my crotchal region to give me a couple-inch advantage?
And then you...
Trying to get freaky with my girl before my stitches were fully healed and have my Johnson pop open like an over-microwaved hot dog?
Over-microwaved hot. Yeah, we're gonna take you down to the hospital now.
Okay, can I have some pain meds on the way?
Dude, you can have whatever you want. Fire rescue.
Don't even have one? Ow. Ow? Why would you just felt that? Thank you, Apocalypse. Yeah, that is crazy. Ow. Peter Averson chat just had her butts plug her at that. Wouldn't you think like, oh, something just happened, you just had surgery, and the doctor would be like, oh, make sure you take enough time to, I don't know, not do certain things like that? Like, I feel like that's kind of common sense. Maybe it's just me. I feel like it's common sense a little bit. When they tell you can have whatever you want, you know yeah. Yeah, that's ow. Let's not wait for the stitches to heal. Yeah, exactly. Have one, ow. The doctor told him no, Dad didn't listen. That's what drives me insane, when people literally just don't listen to the doctors for like important things like that. Balsamic vinaigrette and ice cream will change your life. I don't know if I'd like that. I would agree to disagree.
You call for a cardiac arrest? Yeah, I'm a security guard and I found this guy, but there's nothing you're gonna do, man. He's already gone. What are you talking? I still have to check for a pulse, man. He doesn't have a pulse, man. And I checked him. He's gone, bro. D-E-A.
Hello? Anybody there?
I'm gonna get fired, aren't I? Getting fired is gonna be the least of your concerns. Fire.
Yeah, okay. That's why you always have to test for a pulse. Always. Always. Didn't have anyone that got accidentally, but we've had one guy that butterflied on purpose and had to be rushed to a hospital because he was bleeding a lot. Oh, God. Balsamic and ice cream is a banger. I don't really like balsamic. Yeah, I don't like balsamic. I'd have to pass on that. I've had it before. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's something I'd try. Lost it incoming. That guy is 100% losing his job. It is gonzo. He does not have a job anymore. He is jobless.
Hey, man, no need to come inside, bro. I just need one of those O2 bottles you got.
Yeah, that's not the way this works, dude.
Come on, man. Listen, my buddy's O2 supply is running a little bit low, but he doesn't want to go down to the hospital. So just give him one of yours, and then you can be on your way.
Okay, I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're blue. Blue is his favorite color.
Cyan to be specific.
Well, you look cyanotic, and you're going to die if we don't get you down to the hospital.
No, they won't let me smoke when I'm admitted.
You know where you're also not going to be able to smoke a cigarette?
Where?
In a coffin.
Good point. Let's go.
That's crazy. His lips were blue. Oh my God. Test it next time Scientist Zero comes up. I don't think we have balsamic vinaigrette. That's addiction. That's bad. I don't think paramedics are literally allowed to just leave you with oxygen like that either, especially if you have an entire blue mouth. Yeah. To be fair, sometimes pulse can be so weak and faint you might not be able to check it. That's why doctors have stethoscopes. Well, that and it's good to get a second opinion. Because I've heard stories where people, like, their pulse is so low, they've marked them as, no longer living. And then the people have woken up before. I'd want to tell me just leave all your pain medicine, you could take care of it. I said, no. Yeah, no. Drugs are bad. I mean, I think it was just, it was like cigarettes, you said, or like smoking, right? It's a bad addiction. I don't think they could carry on O2 canister without them. Also, isn't it really bad also to be smoking with a bunch of oxygen around you? Can't they explode? Or is that just something I heard incorrectly? Because I feel like I've heard that before, where if you have oxygen nearby, it could light up. It's flammable, right? Yes? Okay. That's what I was thinking. It's just nicotine plus oxygen's a smidge flammable. See? I knew it. Oxygen is flammable. Yeah. See, that's terrifying. Like, talk about not being able to smoke. Like, you could literally set yourself on fire. Smoking on oxygen is extremely dangerous. Doesn't stop people being stupid? That's true. If you need O2, you shouldn't smoke anyway. Yep. It's just a little flammable. Just a little... Cigarette and pure oxygen could be used for welding. Oh, interesting. Correction, you shouldn't smoke, period. It is very damaging. That's true. So you guys said vinaigrette and ice cream, but it says Cheetos and milk. You need to try it. Any takers? Cheetos and milk? That sounds like Cheetos cereal. Like that sign from earlier? Yeah. Sure, I don't. If anyone tries it, please let me know.
I thought the bag trick was supposed to work. You doing surgical for an anxiety attack? Yeah, I don't know if he's having a heart attack or an anxiety attack or what's going on, man, but his chest is hurting and his fingers are doing that. Okay, sir, those are called carpal pedal spasms. They can be caused by hyperventilation. So, sir, can we try to calm your breathing? Wait. I thought the bag trick was supposed to work, but it didn't. You mean putting a bag over someone's mouth and having him rebreathe the air? You're just supposed to put it over his mouth.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Sir, let's go ahead and try to calm your breathing.
What? Wild thing to stop at. Over his mouth. Once he said over his mouth, I was like, he's, wait a minute. It literally clicked and I was like, please tell me to put the bag over his head. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God, not this one. In a different context, attempted murder. Yeah, because you're literally cutting off. They already have troubles breathing. So on top of that, yeah, not a good time. This is what you dealt with. It was fun. Is floating poop just human croutons? Oh boy, I can't wait to see this one. Oh boy.
Fire rescue. Oh, crap.
Dude, I can't stop crapping. Okay, but why are you in a tub and what is all that in there with you? Why do you think, bro? I can't stop crapping and my butt's killing me from wiping every 20 seconds. So I jumped in here to do a little poop and clean, but I can't waffle stomp this stuff down fast enough to stop the drain from clogging.
I don't even know how to process what you just said, man. What would you like me to do for you right now?
I want you to take me down to the hospital.
All right, man. Yeah, let's go down to the hospital.
Hey, but you're taking a shower first. Sir?
Oh, yeah, why not on the toilet? At that point, get like, I don't know, wet toilet paper or something, or invest in a bidet. Oh, no. I feel like you wouldn't be able to clean the bathtub at that point. Oh, get a bidet, people. Invest in a bidet. It's worth it. Trust me. That ain't chocolate. No, it's not chocolate soup. Oh, that's for sure. It's definitely not chocolate soup. Just plugging to the hospital. Remember flared base? Oh no. Probably a bit too late to get a bidet at that point. My first thought wouldn't be, I'm gonna go step in a bathtub. I would be like, wouldn't you like, I don't know, wet paper towel or I don't know, wash off in the shower and then go back? I wouldn't, to quote him, waffle stomp it. Wipes are better than dry toilet paper no matter the many layers of ply. 100%. And if you don't have wipes, I'm just saying you could just use water. Like, I feel like just stop wiping until you're done. I mean, that's also true. That's also true. Again, invest in a bidet ahead of time. This is your warning.
Where are you?
There you are. You made it.
Yeah, are you ready to go down to the hospital?
Uh-huh. But first, can you guess what I have?
Oh
no. Is it poop?
It's poo-poo.
Oh.
You want some?
Hold on one second, sir.
Get the percent right now, all right? Okay, wait, have you ever been covered in poop before?
No.
No? Okay, you're about to be.
Why is there always poop you're about to be? Oh no. This one was part 2 of the later ones. Oh God. How do you, that smile, how do you recover from that? How do you be like, oh yeah, I threw poop at a paramedic, naked, I'm pretty sure he was naked, and covered 2 paramedics in poop. How do you, I would be so embarrassed. You're about to when the baby comes. No. It's always poo. It's always bowel movements. Why? Why? But I'm forgetting my Hippocratic oath. Yeah, but they're always naked too. You're right. Always naked, always poop. Are squirrels just rats with furry tails? Aren't they both rodents? That's gross and treat for some reason. Apparently it's just too much.
You got water coming. Do you taste metal? Yeah, like pennies? Yes, man.
Holy crap, my house is on fire.
This is your house? Yeah, man, I just can't believe it caught on fire, dude, right in the middle of me fumigating for cockroaches, bro. I swear to God I can't catch a break. Do you guys taste pennies? Fumigating?
Oh yeah, dude, I set up like 80 cans in there.
Does anyone else taste pennies?
I probably should have started with that, huh? I guess we might have something in common with those cockroaches soon.
Okay, this one's already crazy as well. I'm assuming the gas from flammable. Yeah. Yeah. You can say, can I smell pain? It's a sign of poison and death. Is it? I was trying to think what it would be, because I know like when you taste blood, it's like metallic, but 80 cans, that's insane. I mean, he probably had all the fumes up his nose. Well, at least they got rid of the cockroaches, right? That stuff's flammable and hypertoxic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be in the house. That's why they have like exterminators that are like suited up for that. And 80 cans is a lot. Also, high doses of radiation. Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even think about that. There was an update to that. Oh, I can't wait to watch that one then. I know burnt toast smells like a sign of stroke or something. Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, terrifying. Okay.
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Sir, did you go off for an explosion?
I told him not to light it off.
What? Oh, you guys weren't lighting up fireworks, were you?
Yeah, he found a firework that didn't go off the other night, and I told him not to light it because the fuse is too small. But did he listen to me? No. So the second he lit it, it exploded, and now I'm looking for his thumb.
What? His thumb? All right, listen, we're gonna look around.
Well, would you look at that?
God, I hate fireworks.
I also dislike fireworks. Please be safe when setting off fireworks. Please. The house still had roaches after a year? They're literally insane. Not in relation to fumes, but I think you taste metal if there's lots of radiation. Huh. I do hate fireworks. Fireworks are pretty when they're in the air and there's a professional doing them. And even then, like once a year is like, it's still a lot. And I want to be far away from it. Still feel the phantom pain. Yeah, the fact that his thumb was in the tree. Fireworks or gunshots. I mean, yeah, you always got to be safe with fireworks. I don't trust those things. Radiation affects the nerves in the tongue, which the brain interprets as metallic taste. Huh. Well, now I'm going to be paranoid if I ever feel like I taste something metallic. I like them in the air, not on close ground. Exactly. My dad, being a doctor, had seen more than his fair share of hand injuries from fireworks, so we never did them ourselves growing up. I feel like anyone that worked in a hospital would not celebrate like 4th of July and stuff. And the 4th of July probably has to be one of the worst days to work in a hospital. Like one of the worst kinds. Some people come to the hospital and after New Year's, New Year's as well. I pity all the coworkers at the hospital I worked at so much works because people are dumb. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. If lethal, why pretty though? Yeah, it's pretty when it's in the sky. Phantom pain is about the fireworks. It's the short you paused on. No, with his thumb. Yeah, because you wouldn't feel his thumb. It's unless you mean like this one I just stopped on. Uh-oh.
Hey, no, sir, did you call for a traumatic injury? If getting my family jewels ripped off is considered a traumatic injury, then yes.
I'm sorry, what?
My family jewels, man. I was sitting on this chair with my pants off because my girl and I were, you know, man, and when my berries slipped through the crack in the chair, which hurt. So I tried to jump up, but my boys tried to stay behind.
Behind?
Permanently.
Is there any bleeding?
No, there's not a ton of bleeding. Do you want to see?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Again, don't have them. I am so sorry. Do not be naked on those strap chairs. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Not Buster. Oh, things I didn't even think I'd have to think about. To be fair, not that I have, but I don't like the feeling of skin on those chairs anyway. That's why I always wear like stockings or something, because it's just terrible. I can't feel my legs when I'm with you. Well, all right then. It's worse than the downstairs stitches guy. I don't know. That one also must have hurt. Brothers get a drink for a friend. Would you believe some people do this for fun? Oh, I'm not surprised. The intricacies of the human brain still baffles me with what is enjoyable. It's something else. I mean, someone pulling on your ovaries. I have stuff kicking in my bladder, so I could only imagine. And on my lungs, which is a great time. But I don't think it's to the scale of the amount of pain that would be. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like that would I feel like that would hurt everywhere, just everywhere in that area for a while. Because I have heard stories. Again, can't relate, but I have heard stories, and I've heard is not a pleasant feeling. Not a good time.
Dude, you're gonna hurt yourself, man. You need to go to the hospital.
Stop, man, all right? I don't need to go to the hospital. Plus, I'm feeling a lot better now that I sat for a second. 911, what's going on, guys? Nothing, all right? My friend's overreacting because I'm having some slight side effects from my new blood pressure medication.
What do you mean by slight side effects? Hey, you know what, man? Why don't you show them what your slight side effects are?
Okay. You know what? Honestly, I really feel weird once I stand up. Yeah, he's definitely going to the hospital.
Yeah, well, that would do it. That's why you have to make sure you check the symptoms and, you know, of your medication. Yeah, blood pressure is very scary. Very scary. Ouchies. But see, that's what I don't understand about people. If you took medicine and you can't stand up, why would you be like, nah, I'm fine. I don't have to go to hospital. I would be freaking out. I don't understand it. Don't mess with blood stuff at all. No, that's really dangerous. Brain without oxygen, not so good. Yeah, especially multiple times where you kind of just blank out, even if it's just for seconds. Certain blood pressure meds lower your heart rate and BP, so when you get up, everything goes dark. That's terrifying. And you get wobbly. Yeah, the first time that happened, I would have been like, get me somewhere. Just carry me away. Take me away. Something's not okay. Because American healthcare, I mean, that's fair. But when your life's on the line, I'd rather pay money to save my life than to just be like, whoopsie, tee-hee, ha-ha. Getting literal brain damage. Like, you could have a stroke because of the drop. Yeah, and you can still hurt yourself on the way down, too. It's funny sometimes to get up and walk just fine, then it gets dark and oomph. That's terrifying. Standard guy mentality, no hospital's too much money, naked in a dress, forced to share TV, no PlayStation. What? Go to the hospital if you feel sick. If you can't walk, go to the hospital, please.
We gotta go, bro.
What? Why?
Because we gotta go right now, man. I mean, I just can't believe this is happening. You can't believe what is happening?
Well, I mean, everything was fine, and then there was a toaster, and then everything was not fine, and Jim's gonna die.
So did somebody get electrocuted by a toaster? Holy crap. No, I was unplugging the toaster, and I pulled the cord a little too hard and hit Jim right in the face, and now he's gonna die.
I'm not gonna die.
Yes, you are gonna die.
Do you need to take the toaster to the hospital with you?
I went to school for this.
He went to school for this. He went for school. Had to take medication for hypertension. One time I had pee right after I took it and felt I was dying. I had ringing vision, going dark, pain in the chest, numb limbs. That would scare me. I used to get head rushes for years when I stood up, just realized it's not a thing for anymore. I mean, that's good. Healthcare aside, some people are just really stubborn and just don't want to go. I feel like if my life is on the line and like I don't feel good and I don't feel normal, I feel like that's actually something I don't know. I'd be terrified. I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. But he's gonna die here. I mean, it's really bad. It's really bad. I think this is actually the last one, so I missed the sign. I forgot what the sign said. All those years for a call like that? That's crazy. Some will get treated, get healthy, fake death, change identity. No, Alan. They didn't teach me that in medical school, as what another YouTuber and real doctor, Dr. Mike, would say. Are raisins in potato salad normal? No? I don't put raisins in my potato salad. I don't think I've had raisins ever in a potato salad. You put raisins in your potato salad? Brad, the kind of friend over the one that called him Cooney's boy? Yes, but it's gross. I don't think I've ever seen raisins in potato salad. You seen raisins and apples in potato salad? I don't think I've seen apples either. Get that away from me? Yeah, Interesting. What is that supposed to add to it? Like a sweetness? We put raisins in liver casserole. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible. Raisins and potato salad sounds like Minnesota. Oh no, calling out the Minnesota people, sorry. I think it's a regional thing, but I've seen a lot of it's gross. Yeah, I don't think I'd like it. Raisins don't belong in potato salad and cheesecake? Who's putting raisins in cheesecake? What? It is zero, don't eat it ever? I don't think I'd like it. I like raisins in, like, bagels, like cinnamon raisin bagels. So bad. I taste of and, like, raisins in salads sound good. I don't think it would work on potato salad.
Rescue. Oh, hey, sir, did you call 911? Yeah, I fell a couple minutes ago, and now my knee hurts right here.
Okay, is there anything else hurting besides your knee?
No, I mean, not that I can think of.
Nothing at all. Like maybe perhaps in this area?
Oh, this?
Yes, that.
Oh, dude, I've had this for years, man. I woke up one day, rolled over in bed, and there it was.
Wait, do you think I should get this checked out? Yes, and please let me be there.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see it. I was like, what do you mean something's wrong? Like, oh, your knee just hurts. How do you... Was that just bone sticking out? What? What? Also, I totally agree. Chocolate chip is better than raisin cookies. Well, point, I've had this for years. How do you just have a bone sticking out? The other guy's windmill, like, totally normal. Apparently, I have the wrong definition of normal. Oh, yep, open compound fracture. Yippee! Like, what is that? Oh my goodness. All right, I think that was the last one. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. All right, the lore of Elden Ring. We're not going to do that. Okay, so let's close this out. Let me go back to just chatting. Well, that's terrifying. Completely normal phenomena. Yeah, some people are just built different. I would rather be miffed about my radius bone sticking out of my arm. How do you just like, nah, that's totally fine. That works out. People really are that stupid and stubborn when they put up with stuff like that since they don't feel getting it checked out. I'd be, even the thought of it gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Oh, I like how I said it was gonna be a short 2-hour stream and it's been nearly 3 hours again. Whoopsie! Just a little tee-hee-ha-ha funny. Does everyone in their life hate them or something, not to say them for years? Some people are just really stubborn too, so you have to keep that in mind as well, you know what I mean? If you like Kyle Reacts, remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, like and subscribe! Do you enjoy the playlist I made? A lot of poop stuff, a lot of broken bones. That was crazy, Tetra. Thank you. I hate it. Ring the notification bell, gamers. Like, comment, subscribe to the Kai. Yeah, exactly. Join the Discord for pings, even though I don't have a Discord ping set up over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and check me out on Twitch. I'll be on Twitch tomorrow. And then once we get YouTube membership, we can decide on emotes and stuff, and we'll have a little mini celebration. And by mini celebration, we'll... I don't know. I'll probably cry. I'll try not to cry. I'll try not to cry. Have you seen the knife or garden hose ones yet? I don't know. Like, subscribe, join member, Akasupa. No Akasupa. Yeah, so I think I have another older video for the paramedic one, so I'm gonna try and release that one tomorrow. And then the werewolf one would probably come after that. I still also have a couple shorts I'm gonna drop, so I might just do one of the small shorts I was doing from Dispatch today or tomorrow. So probably get a short and a long form at some point. No Akasupa. Oh my god. But I appreciate you gamers hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time. I know I keep saying it's gonna be a short stream that ends up being 3 hours, but man, time just flies. Time just flies, doesn't it? Thank you for the stream. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you so much. How often you stream on YouTube? I do YouTube every Wednesday, Friday currently. I'm trying to keep up with it. It might change. It might be a little less coming up soon, depending on like when the baby's here and whatnot. But I'm gonna try and stick to Wednesdays, Fridays. So at least twice a week. At least twice a week. That's what I'm gonna try. So Wednesdays, Fridays around 4 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes a little earlier, but usually 4 p.m. the latest. I'll try, Tetra taught me how to set up the waiting rooms. So I'll try and set up waiting rooms ahead of time so you can see it. But thank you again for hanging out with me. I hope you had a wonderful time. I will post the videos and the shorts soon. Just thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'll keep you guys updated on the poll for when partnership rolls through. And again, I couldn't do this without you, so thank you. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye, chat. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.